Baby, it don't take much to believe me. No matter where, take you on this journey. Keep believing. On my darkest evenings, when they left me bleeding, I would have this vision, even when they couldn't seek it. Couldn't keep it to myself, living in my personal hell. No one was there to help. Shit, they even prayed I fell. I can't judge them, I can only dream what they was dealt. How they treated me reflected how they felt about themselves. I can only love from wasn't built how I was built. Mama was a goddess, so she would protect me. I was anointed, people could never elect me. They only throw curse. We're in the building. Run them motherfucking likes up. We're in the building. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. We trying to ignore that face. I know it wasn't as cute. I know it wasn't a cute face. It's Monday. Curses, as it deepens, it worsens. Not impartial disbursements, cause when it rains, it pours. As my love grows, they hate me more. Too sure, too pure. I'm the rose that grew from the concrete floor. Nah, you can't take from me anymore. House burnt down, closed bank account, and I'm locking the door. Feeling like Pac in the Outlaws. We got a cowgirl on the episode today. And you claim you want me outdoors. 16 karat, just fuck it. How about more? Cloud of smoke, hella hate. Guaranteed to rope a whore. Yo. How are y'all feeling this afternoon? Run up them likes if you're in the building. I know it's last week was crazy, and I know it's Monday. John Cena just retired Saturday, and it's Monday already. We're back to work after a weekend of. Run up them likes. It's a case of the Mondays. I can't even bring this guest on until you run up them hearts for her. Run up them hearts in them. Don't play with me. Don't play. So with no further ado, we bring into you the visionary, bringing mental health and music together in an oh so special way. Nobody works harder than her. You might catch her with the horses, the mama. She's not with the drama. Kalisha Campbell is in. I see your face. You were like, okay, when is he gonna actually bring me out? When is he actually gonna be?
Listen, I'll listen to accolades all day long. I was like, oh yeah, the cowgirl, this, that. Listen, I've been an outlaw for a while now. I appreciate all the love. You could have gone with that all day. I would have sat backstage.
Kalisha is in the building. How are y'all doing this afternoon? It's been a minute, but we're back. It's been a minute, but we're back up in it with the case of the Mondays. I feel like, winter is one of the toughest times for people to deal with depression. So it's important to come in here and try to give them that boost that they need and to kind of talk about it and help them talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And really just kick back a little bit this Monday if you're not watching football or Raw. What up, y'all? I see y'all are in the building. Run up them, drop them hearts, share. How are y'all feeling? Be honest. Don't be fake. Don't just say hey to say hey.
Where y'all watching from?
Hey, good. So we don't gotta ask that a bunch of times. We're gonna give them stuff to talk about, so we don't gotta ask them that.
I don't be knowing, so I just be trying to understand.
It all matters. It all. Shout out Milk in the building watching, who's been here on with us too many times. I don't even like y'all. I said and WWE matters. All the things.
Wait, whoa. You just slipped that in there with the we don't even like da. Like what? Are you okay? anyways, next conversation. Keep going, sir. I won't do that.
What I signed up for?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been
What I
around.
signed up for today? What I signed up for? That's all. I'm gonna ask that one time now.
Oh, I was talking
Big
about.
LA.
If I get an answer, cool. If I don't, cool. I just okay.
Yeah, it's Monday though. It's Monday though. Oh my god. Like literally I haven't poked my head up from the education portion of my life for like a while. Like I feel like I've just been stuck in the books deep
You
down.
No, you love us. We know.
I know. Yeah, today had to happen.
Kalisha likes to stir the
shit. They say you be they say you be petty a little bit. Alicia, what's up with this? Can you confirm or deny this comment?
But here's the thing. I lick the spoon though, right? Like I will sit with the discomfort of the shit that I cause. Like I have no problem sitting with it. Like I will say some shit and then live to fucking talk about it again. Like I don't just say some shit and then
the
leave.
picture I posted of where it was 50 Cent and the girl who helped him make the documentary sitting next to each other, and I was like, this is me and Kalisha.
That made me laugh so hard, like so hard. Polarization. Listen, so today when I was doing that thing, I made like a couple of like snaps, and like the first one I was just like, polarization, what is the description, like what's the textbook dictionary version, da da da. And like honestly I feel like that's what happens when I come on here, because when Pine Case and Let's Vibe hang out, it's like division of the opinions and no one really wants to sit in the middle, right? It's like, yeah. Anyway.
I don't. Okay, I guess. You know.
Let me tell you what you mean.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Because even on the video you posted, you were talking about Canada versus America. I'm like, look, I love Drake.
No, I don't. But like, it doesn't have to be like that though. Like, it wasn't even about like the music piece of it, as much as I was trying to say where you were from, but I missed that whole piece. So we don't need to talk about the details of that video. But what I'm trying to get at is like, you know,
you're like, it was some quick promo, real quick, huh?
Yeah.
So we just gonna left turn in the middle of the no.
Oh, okay. So okay, no, don't give her too much credit. She didn't put nothing over my head, Milk.
I caught it. I caught it. I just
what up, Captain? I see you in the building. I see.
I thought that was gonna be
all love. No, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love.
No, of course. Yeah. Sometimes I'd be like, you know, well, me and Kalisha have our differences
but that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But at the end of the day, there's a heartbeat in a community that we try to and we like making stuff together at the end of the day. So because you can't find people who really do this every day the same way. There's people who say they do, and people.
Well, and it's, you know, you said something to me a while. You came on real quick when I was live, like not through anything, just I was sitting live, and I actually went back and watched the whole show of us talking, and you said something, and I didn't really address it at the time, but maybe now it's appropriate thing to say. It's like, the thing that I appreciate you is that in that discomfort, like in those moments where we might not agree, like we can still come back to it and then continue to like move past it. And there's a lot of growth that happens in those moments where we don't, you know, necessarily agree, because that's how conversations happen. That's how you end stigma. That's how, you know, you create a revolution, right? Like if everyone agrees with each other, or if everyone is just following each other, then what is the point? There's not really a point to be here, right? So it's like, if you can find somebody that is maybe your devil's advocate, wear a black hat, and you can still go back to and have a conversation with, and it doesn't have to it doesn't have to tear up all the details of your friendship, then yeah, I mean, that to me, that's winning, because that's where I learned the most. So,
you know, I actually saw a post before we went on, and it made me really sad, because it was somebody saying, one day I'm gonna have everything I dream of, the perfect house, the perfect spouse. They were talking about wanting all of these things. And to me, it was sad because their life is pretty dope how it is now. They have a bunch of great things in their life as it is in that moment. And so I think we have to take time to appreciate the imperfections. Our lives are never gonna be perfect. There's always gonna be problems. And it's funny, too, because even now that we do, and I'm not trying to knock their wants and desires, but I want them to appreciate where they're at now and how hard they work at that moment. Because when uh being depressed, I feel like when you're working hard and you have all these great things, is even when you have all those dream things, how are you going to get through it?
Yeah, those might be two different conversations though, right? Because taking appreciation for your day to day, like I always say that, like, oh, I just love my little life. I love my little life. I love my little life because I do love my little life. My life is amazing. Is there like room for improvement? All fucking day long. But like take the time to like stop, acknowledge it, and actually be in those moments and like be present with the kids and the fam and the people and the
Stop,
neighbors and the community.
collaborate, and listen.
Right.
Right.
Right. But when you're talking about somebody who is depressed, like clinically depressed, or like just dealing with like seasonal depression or something like that, who isn't paying attention to the things in their life or can't see the good in it, like those are two totally different things, right? Like depression is like a hormone imbalance that's happening, or that's like caused by maybe ADHD paralysis or something like that. So like there's there's levels to this, but there is levels to it, right? It's
And
like
I'm not trying to take that away, but what is sad is even their lack of comprehension of what's actually going on with them. Because I've even watching people's lives grow. A lot of times, even me and Big L, like a lot of times, the increments of change will be massive, but so like days, months, years, which is a short amount of time actually, but it feels like forever. And the changes feel so minute. But if you actually go back and think of a year ago, the things that have improved, the new challenges that you're gonna face, you're gonna be like, I think in most cases, and most of the people that I get to see, they're in a better spot than they were, and they overcame at least a bunch of things that they didn't know that they could. What up? What up? What up? What up? I see you. We got Murder in the building. How are you doing?
Hey.
Murder, what's up, man?
And we'll be having the music review going on
Yes.
in 2 days. Get y'all songs in. Don't wait till the last minute. But yeah, I think we live in a constant state of panic. Like I know a guy. I've watched him move to and back and always ending up in the same place. And it's like he never really had to go anywhere.
Right. Yeah. I see what you're saying. What I guess, like, what I've been practicing, and if I had to go back to like a year ago, we'll say a year ago, we did that like me May thing, hashtag me May thing. I don't know. We're just shooting shit at the wall, seeing what stuck, right? And so me May, we intentionally would pour a glass of water, go outside, drink the water, Now you're outside. What are you going to do? Right. And it was just like a way to get people off the couch. It was like a way for me to get off the couch or from behind the desk or something. Right. It's like, how do we get outside? And if that was the only thing you did today,
I like
cool.
the concept.
Yeah. So
it's quirky as hell, but I love the concept of it. It's the fact that, I like that.
Right. Super, super simple. You just like go pour the glass of water, go outside, drink the water, and then figure out the rest of your life from there. And what ended up happening was like all these changes, one day we'd go outside and all of a sudden we'd be like, oh, we're going to start gardening, or like, oh, we'd go outside, talk to the neighbor. Oh, we go outside, fuck it, we're going back inside, whatever. But every day, like there was a little bit of movement. Now I've been practicing that for so long that I'm like, I got to go the fuck back inside. Like it is cold out here. I'm running late to the show. Like I got to get back inside. Right. And so it's like finding little things like that to build off of that. And
like, look at that compliment.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's very kind. Making me blush up here. But yeah,
no,
I can take a compliment, but like it's just like finding those little things to like focus on that start looking.
You look Burner Blue too. So
what? Say that again.
My internet was cutting all the way up.
Yeah, Burner Blue. She looks her. Too. Yeah, I can't tell much from a picture, but like. Clearly, she already knew that though. She already knew that. Like, she'll need to hear from me. She knows.
It's funny, and okay, go on with what you're saying.
But anyways, what I'm getting at is that, like, even looking from a year, if I was to say like, oh, I've changed so much, I don't know if I would say that, but looking at just like that one small thing that we started doing over at Pine Case, and then now looking at it, and how much just that thing has grown, then yeah, absolutely. Right. But how are we supposed to pay attention if we don't talk about it or acknowledge it? How are we supposed to like notice that it's happening? Because once you get the ball rolling on some of these things, the momentum is wild, right? Like, and I'm sure it's got to be similar in like music and all the things that you guys are up to, because you work so hard at it all the time, through the weeks, through the months, through the years. And it's not until you look back and like actually look at it as a collective that you realize like how much energy, how much sweat equity has actually been put out there, right?
A lot of niggas didn't. But I did. But I mean, other people. I mean, other niggas didn't. I'm sick of people putting in fake sweat equity too, though. It's weird because like depression comes from almost two places that are semi-delusional. Not changing enough. And thinking you have. Not challenging yourself and blaming everybody around you can be a huge source of depression. It can leave you bitter, mad, and not being, even in the indie atmosphere, in the podcasting space, people will put out 5 episodes in a year and think that they do what they do. They won't, and you'll see them, and they'll think that they do it because they post pictures every now and again, or talk about, they'll pretend they're making music.
I see what you're saying.
Through pictures at a car, out next to a car, instead of actually putting stuff out. Pictures in a studio.
You know what's so funny?
Then they'll be like, why didn't I get where I'm going? And it's because you were posing.
You ain't put in no word. No word.
Yo, that's so funny. That's wild. Because I'm like stuttering. It makes me so angry. So I see these people sometimes, and it's like every 5 minutes. I'm like, there's no way that you are like that busy, because I really do have a full calendar, and I feel like I don't ever post shit, and I'm like, I really got to like make a point to like post some shit, right? But I've watched a couple of artists out there that literally post 6-7 times a day, and it's impressive. Being fake busy. Yes. I'm like, I'm actually there's something to be studied there though. Like there is something to be studied there though, because it's like impressive.
I got people that are close to me that tell me the same thing. Like, bro, you need to actually post, because all I do is just repost shit. And they like, nah, bro, like, what the fuck is this? You know, and I'm like, well, we doing all this other shit. Like, fuck, that's like one little thing. But the way it was broke down to me, like, that's one of the pieces that make the wheel move too.
Yeah, it totally
So
is.
I got it, like you said earlier. Are there things that could be enhanced? Hell yeah, but what's working right now?
Even people will. I mean, people will not work hard. They don't even understand how much they'll want to be somebody or do something based off of watching a video. Oh, I've watched it. So I don't like, without really putting it to practice and without finding their own identity in what they're doing. So,
but also what you were saying before is like, that kind of goes hand in hand with the people that blame everybody else for their like lack of whatever.
It's an accountability thing, especially when people are out there working harder than you. Mm-hmm. If I'm not, there's a kid who's potting twice as much, and niggas say I worked hard every day. Recording twice as much. Whatever it is, and so you got to consider that it's tough because going from it's really understanding our place in the world, in society, that is helpful a lot, and being able because that's how you maneuver.
When you done with that, when you done speaking level, I got a question for you. A serious question when you done saying
Well, because if you're not realistic about where you're at, I think there's many times where I thought I was better than I was.
Right. Yeah.
Or deserved more than what I did at that time. When nobody got that. There's people who think that they should own all the rights to their music right now. And Taylor Swift just got the rights back to all her music.
Right.
And she had to re-record it and then buy it back. So, and she re-recorded it because she thought she would never have a chance to buy it back. And so, when you put things in perspective, it helps you maneuver and set yourself, because you'll be mad about it and bitter about things. Look, I definitely do, but a lot of the things are my fault.
Well, it's all your fault when it comes down to it, right? That it's nobody else's fault. Like whether we put ourselves in that position or we allow people in our life or whatever. What is that? Trespass, whatever. Like it doesn't really matter whether somebody hits you or you hit somebody. It is ultimately like your fault. And if you live with that, like then nobody can take shit away from you, right? Like,
well, not even fault, right? Not even fault, right? Because I talked to Daz. Daz know me pretty well. It's just accountability, just plain out, just outright. You did that, but I chose to do this. That shit a choice. That ain't it. Yeah. So
I mean,
a little bit deeper than accountability.
I gotta look.
No, for sure.
Look, and I'm a guy. Look, as far as what I deserve, what I don't, it's been so weird for me, because even like I said, my brother is performed on Jimmy Fallon. So how do you think in all this kind of shit? So how do you think it feels? You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting feeling sometimes, because he posted the other day, not everybody can make it with you. Mm-hmm. You can't take everybody with you to the top, right? Do you know how that feels to be his brother, the first person who recorded with him? And this nigga's outside of some NASCAR, with some other guy.
I guess
it's chill. It's
right. There's nothing to be done in that situation though, because it just is what the fuck it is. Yeah, my dad is My dad is booked more than I am. But I can't really argue that because he's been at it always. Like he has always been at it, right?
I
Like
started him off. I started my little,
yeah,
this
see
is
that's
my
different.
little,
Like
and
yeah,
so it's
that's different.
complicated. And
Mhm.
then, but even with that, yeah, what up? What up? We got Doc in the building. Shout out, Doc.
Hey.
But it may
Love
okay.
and light, love that.
But with that being said, it also gives you a sense of proudness, right? Right?
Yes, absolutely, right. And
It's
at
gotta
this,
be a
but
fucking bone of
okay,
contention though,
yo,
because you
do
bring
you
it
know
up
how
every
crazy it is?
goddamn time I'm here. You're
I
like my
had to
brother, man.
remember that he
Whatever.
was on here with us a week ago.
Yeah. How'd that go?
You know what I'm saying?
How did that
I
go?
literally
Good.
had to be
Okay.
like, okay, so maybe
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Like you're fine.
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but it makes me feel like he doesn't like my artistry.
Well, maybe he doesn't. Who cares? Like, why would that matter? Like, honestly. No, but I mean it for real because why would that matter? Like, listen,
I'm just
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna pull the mom card here. I got two beautiful
girl,
boys,
you
and
finish
let
What
me.
shit.
what up, Doc? This is for people who don't know, this is our Monday show, Case of the
What up, Doc?
Mondays. Um,
Hey,
we have some mental health conversations, but ultimately it's to be yeah.
It was. That's
Look,
why I just let that out like
look,
it was.
look.
She don't even understand. Like that was deep. Like
No,
deep
and
as
I
fuck.
get that. Look, and I get that because I still rock out and think I'm the shit, regardless of
it's
I
not
am
about talent
stuck.
though.
Even my album is called Freckle Face Freak,
Yeah, that's
right?
right
And
on.
there's gonna be a second half
Mm-hmm.
that's called Blue Butterfly, right?
Oh shit.
I
Oh
feel
shit.
That's
Oh shit.
constantly stuck between a state of like self-loathing
yeah.
and feeling like I'm the shit
Hmm.
at the same time. And because I feel so loved and so hated at the same time. And like I
You ever
can't
try to embrace them?
I can't make, of course I do all the time, but I still like to get to the next spot of where I want to go.
Mm.
How do I figure out how to use these tools to um because I want to make people proud. Like I said, my mom is a pediatrician. My brother is my dad is a popular, like I want to be great. I feel I for the longest I didn't because of the pressure of those things.
So
And
you
that's
apply
where
pressure.
and that's where I don't deserve better because I don't know. I try to change things. Okay, Kalisha,
Just
it's a
apply
fine
pressure.
balance between understanding if what I'm doing that goes against the grain, right?
Mm-hmm.
That people tell me, oh, well, that's why you're still like, you know what I'm saying? That I do intentionally is going to pay off at the end. There's an authenticity to, and like,
Yeah.
it's a ground up, because you've been in these rooms. You know how much I care. You know what we
Mhm.
put into what we make, and
Yeah.
you know how different I want to be. And I'm not a content creator.
No.
I'm an artist
Right.
who wants to make art. So even these shows, no, I don't want to fit a TikToker's guideline. No, I don't want to fit it. I think the niggas is corny, honestly.
Yeah, okay, so holy fuck.
Of course.
There's way too much to unpack here. You can
Of
do
course.
whatever you want. Like you can do whatever you want. I don't even know why you give a shit. And
And
I think
I
explaining
do,
it
but
kind of takes away from like the
well,
illusion
you
of the fact that you
can, but
have
I
it
want to be able to
together.
do it and take care of the people I love with it.
Yeah, but like
I
I
never want
mean,
to have to borrow money with it. I want to be able to fund my dreams with it and like grow
Out of
what
all that, where's self though?
right. And also like
Out of
that's
all
for
what you just said, I didn't hear nothing
yeah.
about self. Nothing.
No, yeah, I agree. And so we got like we're talking about doing a festival called like maybe Gray Bush, right? Like it's trademark, so don't bother stealing it. But it's for like the people that have been in the industry forever and who have like and we could still afford to do them, You know what I'm
All
saying?
I
So,
want is a fucking Cena send off. I'm just letting you know. After watching
It'll
Taylor
be
Swift,
better than that.
watching Taylor Swift end of an era, watching John Cena, watching What's in a Name, like if we're not here to make Kalisha, if we aren't here to change shit that much, Big LA, if we're not here to really put that much
What we
to
doing?
like
What
what
we
the
doing?
fuck are we doing?
That's real. That's real. I agree.
You heard how we started the episode off?
Yeah, hell
yeah.
yeah.
The fuck? Like we were rolling in on horses.
We were though. That's the fucking thing. Like we actually were. Like, listen, when you said I was like 8 p.m. Okay, cool. I can do 8 p.m. Like I was
We were.
literally
Yeah,
like
bro,
fucking went back, checked the conversation, was like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This fucking guy. Are you kidding me? Like threw the car in reverse, backed over the fucking pile of manure, and hit the fucking highway. Like really in on horses, man. Like actually,
Wow.
for real.
Yeah. So that was I mean, man.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
but
it's a case of the fucking
and so
Mondays. And
that's where it matters though to
Mhm.
me is like like because I put a lot like a lot of people don't understand what you put on the line. I get joked, family pictures made fun of,
Mhm.
diss songs used as bars in rap in rap, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
and it's everything, like come on baby, I'm with the shits. but like let it, you know what I'm saying, let it be known people are really shy about it and act like they don't hear me. I'm gonna be brutally honest.
Oh my
Right?
God. This is literally what happened. This is why we haven't done an episode. Okay. So before you start tearing up everybody in the comment section, can we just go and like just
What am I
disclaimer
missing?
here?
What the hell am I
Disclaimer
missing?
here now. Yes. Disclaimer here now. If
I
you're coming
need
from
no,
Pine
they
Cave and
love
y'all
it.
are
He
in
said
the
I need a
comments.
Tony the Tiger championship. Frosted.
Hey, that'd be fire though. And the frosted flakes be in the
Look,
center, and it'd be a Tony the Tiger over there, and it spin. Oh,
I
that'd be
love y'all. As a
Did you miss
matter
the
of
part where
fact,
we weren't making money right now? Yeah,
as
there you
as a
go.
matter of fact, I'm subscribing to the YouTube for free. Get you a signed Frosted Flake shirt from me. Signed by me. That's how much I love y'all. And how much I love the things that y'all create. Cause I couldn't make me and Frosted Flakes a thing without y'all.
Yeah.
All the like it's crazy, like even just thinking about identity, Kalisha, it's like my album cover where I'm in front of a fireplace in front of a ski mask is one thing. Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, you got to send me one of those ski masks actually. Like it was minus 36 the other day here.
I actually have
Wait,
some.
what?
Yeah. It
Because
was
we
minus.
have
I'm like wind burnt, like
No.
literally wind burnt. My face is
The
like
fuck
burnt.
is wind burned?
Yeah, well, when it's minus 36
I,
Celsius.
I'm playing, girl. I'm playing with you. I'm just.
Mm.
You put a term to it. Is all I'm saying. She had to put
that's
a
a real
to it.
term.
Like,
Windburn is a real term.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He ain't never been to a cold place. I'm from Illinois.
What you
I
mean?
was there.
Wait. I have been in snow before. I've been to northern Arizona.
Northern Arizona. I love this.
Whatever.
No, I wasn't ready for him. I felt Kalisha, I felt bad for a second. I thought he was gonna say like an actual cold. I was like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have jumped to judgment.
Yeah, he's
You know
from
what?
like
Fuck you,
Kentucky or something.
Oh,
Nunavut.
all right. Well,
Nah,
you come from fucking and Kalisha. I know you ain't gonna try to clown with him, and you come from. You just said
we're not that far. Listen,
Hey,
we're
look,
not
look.
actually from Tuktoyaktuk. I mean, that'd be wild though. I know people up there, but we're like Central Alberta, I don't know what it is. We had like a 30-degree temperature swing the other day. It was
Ooh.
literally it was minus 36 and then it was minus 22. So there was like almost 20 degrees right there. So anyways, it was minus 22 when I went into a Christmas party. It was plus 9 when I got out of the Christmas party. It has swung 30 degrees, man. El Nina maybe is what it's called. I don't know. We had this crazy wind like whip through and it was like not to talk about the weather. It's Monday though. Like we, you know what I mean? Like we still
No,
talk
but
about like weather
I
and
mean
gas
that's
prices. Like,
part of why that's part of why I mean, because I know today was the coldest day in Atlanta
mhm.
thus far, and it affected how I felt.
That's what I mean.
For
Like it's
sure. And so, like, even what did I say? December is when depression hits.
mhm.
That's part of why we're bringing it back. But I'm not tearing up. These are things people think about them, and trying to chase their dreams, and even the start of the conversation. People question themselves, so I'm just trying to be honest about some of the things I think about where people aren't,
Mhm.
you know.
You ever consider
Yeah.
that people never will because of the image that they put their mind into to
I
perceive?
was about to say I was about to give wild information. Um, but Kalisha cut me off just in time.
Yeah, we don't need to do all that all the time. I mean, people
Well,
don't
it's
really deserve all that either. Like, there's things where I'm like, everyone, how do I say this but without like being disrespectful? Listen, not everybody deserves all parts of you, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm like trying to sort some shit out, like I don't really think that's anybody's business. Is there a duty there? Maybe,
oh,
yeah, I make mental health content, so it can be valuable to talk about like my mental health
Some
journey
things.
for sure. But like,
Some
is it
things.
right? But is it everybody's business when I'm like, struggling to get up out of bed or
I
something
think
like
I
that?
don't tell
No,
people.
not
I don't think.
really.
I
That's
think people think I tell my business, and I don't tell any. I think people have no idea about my life and think
right.
they know everything. But
Ain't that the perception of
um,
social media today?
and I think there's a purpose for what I'm saying, and I think I finally found how to put it into words. Right. I
Yeah.
think people really like the personality of Daz Exotic or whatever the persona, and I think they don't understand how great the fucking music is.
Yeah.
And so it's like, listen to the fucking music, man, because they never do, and it's partially my fault. Because I mean, I hate streaming numbers the way that goes down. I've literally put every music I've dropped out in physical copies before I've put it on
Yeah, I mean,
streaming,
you
and
guys
little
have
stuff
the
like
shit end of the
that.
deal right now because you have to play the kind of TikTok bullshit game even though you don't want to. Like, there's a thing to be said about the way that music is being marketed right now, and if you're not willing to kind of hoop jump, is there value in keeping your authenticity and slanging, $10 CDs out the trunk of your car? Yes. Is it
Well,
going to
and
take
I'm
you
not
twice as long to
slinging
get
them out
there?
the trunk of
Yes.
my
No,
car.
but I
They're
mean
buying them all over
you know
everywhere,
what I'm saying.
literally.
Like,
Um, and that's my whole thing. They are buying the
mhm,
CDs,
yeah.
but it's almost like they're buying them because they like the personality
But
and they
isn't
want.
that the point of
And
having, like, a stage name?
I
You think
guess
that
it's being picky to a certain extent.
It is because they picking you, and then you're slightly questioning why they pick you.
N-
As
Well,
yeah,
long as they pick you, shit. Hey.
picky, petty is another word I would use. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
Lord. See, I wasn't finna go down that road,
Like,
but she did
I'm
that.
gonna go there because you don't get to, like, come up with a stage name and a personality that's obviously a part of your real personality, or else it wouldn't exist, and then be upset that people want that. Like, that's what you and maybe that's even, like, why you have, like, the dual album thing going on with, like, the freckle-faced freak? You didn't actually call it that, did you? And the blue butterfly thing, like, maybe that is very much like Brandon and Des because And there's nothing wrong with any of that, but you can't be mad at people for like preferring one over the other when that's the one that you're selling to people. Like you are selling that to people.
Well, maybe Daz gets mad at, or Brandon gets mad at Daz.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and it comes down to stuff like when my mom says she doesn't want to come to a show because she doesn't want to meet with my shirt off.
Well, she don't need to be part of all that business. Do you think, kid? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be. Listen,
I
I will go to
love
my.
and support what my child do. I don't.
You hear what he said?
Listen, I go to all my kids.
ODC though.
Right. I don't know. I watch my kids basketball all day long for sure. But there's some things that I'm like, you know what? I can go ahead and sit this out. Like,
Yeah, I'm cool.
yeah,
I'm
we're good. Yeah.
Do your thing. Like,
Thank you
Well,
for the
it's
invite, though,
funny.
baby.
Well,
Thank
because
you for
even
the
with the
invite.
song Mama, people
Yeah.
think they think they either hear what I say, or most people will be like, they think I say, my mama tells me I'm great. But I say, my mama tells me I'm crazy. My mama tell me I'm crazy. It's me literally trying to against my own mom saying I'm crazy. Me holding on and saying, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to prove you wrong. I ain't done it yet. So
Why do people hold so much value in what their parents say? Listen, I got parents, they're amazing. But the moment that I am concerned about how they feel about what I am doing, I've lost the fucking battle. Like,
and I figured I learned that. Well, it's really tough because I learned two things over time, right? That a lot of what they said was correct. And then I figure out too that I'm older than they were making some tough ass decisions.
yeah.
And I didn't make it easier for them either along the way.
The whole point is for you to pick up the things that they struggled with and not struggle with them because they're trying to they're older, uglier, and wiser than you. That's what parents are there for, right? They're older,
literally.
they're uglier, and they're wiser.
I like how you said that there.
Yeah. You heard that, Joe Beck? You heard? No, I'm joking.
No.
It's fucking hilarious.
But it's true because they've done everything. They want to make sure that you know everything that they know. Unfortunately, it might not always be applicable. So like big life stuff for sure. Hear them out. But like the climate of society has changed in the last 30 whatever years, right? And so looking to them for approval when you're creating content for people beyond Let's Vibe or beyond the stage or
I don't know
beyond
what that
the bedroom.
means.
It's like, so
I'm
what I mean,
I'm creating content for
right.
in general. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking of, obviously, like, it's very person, and it always will be, because they're who's making what. If nobody's watching, I'm not doing. I don't want to do it. So they mean everything to me.
Right. I guess what
I'm
I'm
not
saying
gonna
though
sit here
is
and make shit for nobody. But yeah,
no,
at the same time, I don't sit here and think like, oh, I've from the beginning, like I could give a fuck about Let's Vibe TV. Honest, at the end of the day, it's turned into my baby on accident. You know what I'm saying? It's a side piece. This is like a side chick that people like that, so like
what I mean though, Daz, is like the same way that a stripper is going to sit at the dinner table and not care what her parents like, the same way that a porn star, the same way that a journeyman, the same way that a hairdresser, the same way that a plumber is going to not expect.
Well, I feel like unconditional love and approval starts there. And so like I for the longest, now mind you, this is how I felt. I don't like, and I feel different ways. I like us as people, we're more complicated than just one feeling. This isn't how I feel all the time
Mhm.
or even per se. And I understand other sides of it, you know. Uh but I'm saying feelings I go through. And I guess you're providing ways for people to get through them. But like no, I want my mom. I make songs. If my mom actually listened to them, she would like. I make good music in general. I make timeless music. There's songs she would like. I know for a fact because I've listened to music with her my whole life. You know, I could tell you what her favorite artists are. You know what I'm saying? It's to not even get a chance, but love starts at home. So if you don't feel loved at home, it's easy. People can be like, "Oh, who cares how people at home feel about you?" Like like
I
music
I
music is
the
my
same
everything.
way that you grew
I've
up with
I've
artists, I
learned
also
how to
grew up.
separate it even with my brother and stuff. Like, and
Mhm,
even creating with my family is like where all of this comes from.
mhm.
So even when you talk, when you're like, I care about my family more than I could care about. Like I could have honest. So maybe like because it came from creating with my brothers, watching my brother learn how to play guitar, having favorite albums with him. And I'm talking about Stitch Jones with that, and rolling it on to the other ones, and you know, like watching my dad DJ. You know, that well, damn, you're the shit to me, and I'm not to you.
Yeah, I guess so. I have those exact same experiences, right? Like I listen, we did Toys for Tots when my brother was like graffitiing on t-shirts, like doing like um pop-up shows like, downtown East Bend. Like, you know what I mean? My dad's been on every stage from like here to the East Coast and back and then down. Like, you know what I mean? They're always touring. And so I understand what you're saying. I can respect the want and the need. I truly do. What I'm getting at though is that it's like that's the art piece. That is the art piece. That's the piece. It doesn't matter who cares who likes it. That's why art is first of all it's subjective, and two, it's not up for them to actually like. It's not for them. Even if it is
Every
for them.
artist
Even if it
makes
is for
their
them.
art to
It's
be
not.
bought,
No, but right. But you're not
to give away,
no.
and then complain about after for the rest of their career.
I suppose so, but I just mean that,
Yeah,
like,
they
if
spend
you start
every
tailoring
second
your art
waiting to
around what
put
your
it in a
family approves
movie
of, then
to
they might as well just make it
get
themselves.
signed to a record label and have them buy all the masters and own their shit. To have some art gallery be the only place that they can see. Tyler the creator has this great quote that he says. He says, "I designed the whole fashion line, forgot to get me some." Like never even had any mailed to me. You know, that's how eager we can be to that's how eager we are to make it. To give to people.
Mhm.
That's why we make it, to release to the world.
Yeah, but my point is that, like, it's
The
not
world.
but the critiquing part is the piece that we were talking about.
I
Like,
could
you were
I
saying
could
that
at
you're worried
least
about
watch it,
what your
listen. They're not watching or listening. She ain't even came to a show in years to say that. She's basing that off of clips or secondhand tellings rather than actually showing.
Does this have anything to do with seasonal depression? Do you think that this shit comes on when you're not feeling great about yourself and like when the weather starts to change? Do you think that because do you care? I don't feel like you care the same way when you're feeling good. I don't think you give like the same energy into
I could
that
care the
much.
same.
all year
We're just
round.
having a discussion about it right now, I feel like.
Mm. Yeah, I guess I just didn't really see that in you because I do not carry the same consideration for people. I just don't like do I want to make good things for the world to enjoy and to grow and learn and use as conversation pieces? Yes. Do I care if people don't like them? Not a fucking bit.
I
Like
carry who carry for me.
I probably
right. Yeah. Like
I probably spent 8 hours creating.
that's no different. I mean, I sit on. Listen, it takes me 100 fucking hours just to do one thing because it's like you've got to line up and and I should do this. Like we're having the same conversation here. It's just that if people don't like and share it, that's not really my business. Like
It's not what I'm talking about. All right, minimize it.
I'm not minimizing it. It's no. That's so.
All
You're
right, fuck it.
Okay.
well, it's not minimizing it.
It is.
No, by even saying that, you're saying that like the social media content doesn't hold the same weight as like the music stuff, and that's not
Well,
fair
you
either.
said yourself, right, but you said it's a necessary component, and I'm willing to play that game. It's and,
No,
and
I'm
this
just
isn't
saying that it's
and
like
this
not
isn't
for
even a conversation about me, right?
mm,
It turned into that, and I like, but these are like
usually, yeah.
no.
No, I mean it turns into
Well,
conversations about us.
because
Like, don't take it personal.
I'm because I'm
Yeah.
the genuine about how I feel and able to say highs, lows, in between, great things that have happened, and all of that. We've talked about multiple things, and I think that both deserve equal discussion. I'm not going to come here and act like everything's been great, especially when it's case of the Mondays. And I think a lot of people think that I don't go through a lot of the shit that I go through. And this is the perfect time to talk about some of the things, because I don't. If you look for a sad status on my page, you won't really find one.
But this conversation is very familiar to the last two conversations that we had when I was on the show. Like if you go back and run them, they're
Well,
very
if
similar.
that shows that when we talk about mental health, I'm
Mhm.
genuine about my mental health and what my and just because what I saw, I talked about a status I saw, right?
Mhm.
And then I talked about why it made me sad, and then I spoke on ways I could relate on that status, and then but based off of trying to find our place to figure out where to move next. And you say, oh, it doesn't matter, you should do what you do for you. No, there's a lot that's on the line. So that's why I think about it. There's a lot that's on the line.
Well, I said keep pushing.
Either that or just go get a regular job if I'm not going to care.
No, I'm saying that if you're going to hold other people's opinions about your artwork above your own comfort, then me personally, I would reevaluate what I was doing, because there's no way that I'm going to sit in that much discomfort every time I'm in the middle of a project trying to wait for my mom to call
I'm
me back.
very
Like that is
comfortable when
not
I make my
happening.
projects.
No,
When
but
we
you're
do
saying
our
that
show, I'm comfortable doing my podcast. I
maybe you're
release
missing what I'm
I
saying when I mean
release my stuff more
discomfort.
comfortable than 90% of people. I release to the universe all the
Yes,
like
I don't mean like a fucking itchy shirt. I mean that like when you're concerned about what people feel or think about your art. That's what I mean by
I
discomfort. Like,
don't drop it. If you look at how I drop, I could give a fuck less. I'm also bipolar, and it sucks and it's awesome. And so like ultimately no. But like I know my shit is dope. I know how good it is, and I stand on it as a real person should. And I'm the same, and I'm gonna stand on how good it is or isn't. How good this show is, what me and what Big LA and what Kalisha put into whatever I put in, you know. But this is besides the conversation that was simply about finding your place and standing on it and being realistic about it moving forward. That and depressions impact on our place, right?
Sure. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just like that was a pretty roundabout way to get there. It doesn't matter how we go.
It
to
wasn't
get
at
there.
all. It only got roundabout because I felt like I had to explain myself.
But you
when I
don't
was
have to
getting
explain yourself.
questioned.
And that is exactly what I mean. Like, it's not really for other people to pick apart. It's okay just to
Well,
like
it upset
be
you.
doing it.
So
It
you
doesn't upset
lost the
me.
context. It did. You said, "Oh, when we come here, this is what we talk about," and
No,
I
I
was
said
like,
this is
"Whoa,
very
I wasn't even
familiar
doing
to
that.
the last couple
I wasn't
conversations.
even doing that."
What are you fucking going on about? I said this is very familiar to the last couple
And
conversations
I
that
wasn't
we've had.
doing anything about the last conversation. I don't recall ever consciously thinking about the seeing a status that was sad and using it to talk of, like, I don't recall quite having a conversation about that like that. I don't get where we've had that one before. So that's frustrating to me that you're
Really? You
calling
don't
this a
bring up your
redundant
dad and your
conversation.
relationship with your mom and your brother and your dad and music and how you feel about your art? Because it is very familiar and there's nothing wrong with any of that because it's all really important and it's
Well,
like
you made it
super
feel that way
relatable.
recently.
Why? Well,
And
that's
why do I
I
feel that
suppose
way?
so.
I'm being honest and I'm asking why. This doesn't have to be a bad conversation about
No,
any of
it's
this
not.
stuff.
No, but when we talk, you talk about your brother and what he's doing in the
And even,
industry.
like, let's talk about stuff like Calico and how she treats me.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
It's just animosity and, like, secret
She don't
weird
give a
energy.
flying
That's
shit. No,
weird energy right there that I don't enter, that, like, is pointless. And to somebody who's been very helpful to the show, that's just unnecessary, and I've never done nothing to her. And it's just unnecessary
you're giving
energy.
yourself way too much credit right now, and I think that the fact that you give a
Yo,
shit
the
about what
fact
other
that
people
you
are
don't
about
give
is
me credit
wild.
for what I've done for the show is corny,
What
because
are
I
you
have.
How dare you actually just, like, pull Calico, who has nothing to do with this conversation,
And
into some
and
shit?
and 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 to say that I've helped, and to say that and to act like me saying
Oh
that
my
is giving
god. You know
myself
what
too
is
much
wild
credit
is every
is
fucking
wild.
case of the Monday, I spend the next 2 days apologizing to everybody, which is exactly what
There's
I'm like,
4 people
sure.
watching. That
It
doesn't even
doesn't
make
matter.
fucking
Treat them
sense.
the same. Treat them the same as if it was 400. It's not fair. It's not fair for you to come on here and fucking tear up Pine Case every fucking time. You want your birthday
How?
post,
Who?
Yaz? I'll fucking make you one. But chill out,
How?
man.
Who?
Fuck you. And the
Who
fucking you're
is
gonna post Calico
Pinecast?
into this shit? Are
Who
you
is
serious?
Pinecase besides you? And Calico, who is it? And people like Felice and Jordan, who you got from me, that are literally your moderators, and that you told not to do their own. Like, I'm just
how
like,
did we get here?
because you're discrediting me, and I never
No
helped
one's
you with
discrediting you. You
anything.
literally
I've
pulled
never
some shit in
helped
here that
you.
had
I've
no
never
business.
helped you. I never helped you. I never like, so
Oh, the fucking flowers
I
every
don't
goddamn
tap into your
time.
show. I don't share the shit. I don't follow the
So
artist.
why are you coming
Like,
after
so that's
Calico then?
weird
Like it
that,
fucking
and I
matters. Like
pointed
what?
out a real thing that happens.
Super
And you're mad
unfair.
at me
He's
for
not
saying
here
a
to
real
defend
thing that
herself. That's
happens. You
not
could be.
fair. It's not
She could be.
fair. It's not fucking fair.
She
She's
is the
not here to
only
defend
reason
herself.
she
She
isn't.
doesn't give a fuck about you,
She
period.
definitely
Point blank.
goes out of her way, and
You
I don't give a fuck
literally,
about
no one
her.
is going out of their way to
She
fucking tear you up.
does.
No,
She
she doesn't.
genuinely does.
Literally,
Yes.
you are the
I'm so
least of
sick of
her
all the
fucking
cap.
problems.
I'm
Literally
so
the least
sick
of
of
her
people
problems.
capping.
What, are you kidding me?
She's the least
Is
of
this
all the
what the
capping.
fucking point of this was? Like, are you
It's
joking
not
right
at
now?
all. It's not at
Yeah,
all.
fuck, whatever, dude.
But people
Every fucking time. Every time. Like, you can't
of
take a
what?
fucking. Are you. What do you mean?
You literally, you aren't ever, like, first off, you
I would
now it's on a
never.
bad place.
I would never do that to you ever. How fucking dare you?
First
How
off,
fucking dare you come on here and fucking pull Calico, who has nothing to do with anything about
If
you?
you can at any point in time admit what somebody genuinely does.
Dude, if you
We're
are
not here to hide or cover up what
shit,
anybody genuinely does.
No, you're
so if you say
literally in your
say
mind.
something honest, I will honestly
You're literally creating
you're like,
things.
you said what actually happens, and I am upset about it.
I know, I'm fucking mad that you'd be like, oh, Calico. Like,
I am upset that you said what
haven't even been
honestly
on
happens.
Dude, are you joking
What
me
the
right
fuck
now?
are we talking about?
What good fucking question. What are you talking about?
Same question.
The fact that you are turning me talking about winter depression and the ways it makes us feel and finding motivation through it has turned into this. Yes. By you trying to tell me some shit like, oh, guys, he's going to talk about the same stuff again. Okay. All right. Dope. That wasn't cool.
No, you're right. You're not being cool. You're being like stupid.
So if you want it to be the same shit, I can be that. I am what you want me to be. No, unapologetically.
Dude. No, that's not.
And I'm sorry I say how I feel on a mental health show, and I'm not scared to. I won't be.
No one says you have to worry about that, but to fucking go after Calico.
You did. No, you put it there because you wanted an example. People act like they don't know what I'm talking about, and then, oh, you're gonna give an example. Oh God, I can't believe you gave. I just wanted you to speak around it, so I could sit here and act like I don't know what you're talking about.
No one is literally talking about you behind your back, buddy. You like.
I don't think that. I never said that. Those words literally never came out of my mouth.
So
I said
Calico is doing that's so fucking hurtful.
Going out of their way, and even what did you say? You said I have to go and apologize to everybody. That's like talking about me behind my back.
You literally said
because I've never been me and you. That sounds like behind my back talk. You just said if you got to go after every time I go behind after, that sounds like a conversation behind somebody's back. Big LA, if you would like to go because you don't got anything to do with this.
I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm just trying to understand where the dog came from because that motherfucker came past me, goddamn, with a heat seeker on it. You understand me? I'm just trying to understand. And I started the show, so I'm gonna end the show. I ain't no weird type of nigga. I ain't just gonna bail on the ship. You know what I'm saying?
You said you don't know, so clearly you don't even have a perspective to defend or say anything towards. So that's why I'm like.
Yeah, that's not really fair, dude. It's not fair. Daz, you're not being fair right now.
I love y'all. Bro. Call me. Hit the hearts. Share up. Love up. Kalisha.
Darling, it's always a pleasure. Yeah.
Always.
No, but
I'm not going to sit here though and be torn by you either. So like that wasn't fair.
I'm not here.
No. And you didn't have to ask him to leave. You could have just changed the fucking subject because this conversation's dead in the water anyways. Well, honestly, how dare you come for her? How dare you come for her?
But you go and apologize. Defend me the same way.
Omission is not the same as attacking people, which you're getting pretty good at.
Stop.
What exactly is it that you take so fucking personal from her?
All right.
Explain to me because I honestly like omission, the lack of whatever. You don't know. What is it that she has ever said to you?
Dude, I'm not
I
a
want to see the
dummy.
fucking receipts. I want to see it.
I'm
Show
not
me.
a dummy. Even
Show
tagging,
me.
even just little goofy shit like I watch your show. She tags everybody but me. She could even tag me too to tap in and know when you go live. When you go live, I'm probably one of the only people who will sit there and watch and listen to what you're saying and actually comment. Why not actually tag me? I enjoy watching your live. I like supporting you. So little stuff like that. I've done it many times. I share it when it's live, all that kind of shit. And without being tagged. So imagine what a simple boom to know when your live is. Most of the time, I don't know. Or we'll have to remember that day because I saw your flyer. I could go on and on. And no, but and my point is how my relationships with people, that it doesn't even matter. I've never had even a conversation with her for her to do that.
Exactly my
For her to do that.
Yo, you have
All
created
right, have a
such
good
a
night.
massive piece in your mind about what your
What?
expectation
It's
of her
50
is.
billion different things like that, bro.
No, man.
That's
Listen,
a major
this is
thing
what I'm
right
saying.
there.
This is what I'm
All
saying. But
right,
I say,
just
like, these
stop.
things cause you
What
so
can
much
you say
discomfort.
to that? Because I could give 10 more.
Blind be free. It's your fucking show.
And then
Whatever you
goes
feel you
out
need
of
to
her
do.
way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like the energy. I'm just not dumb. She hasn't even been in here. She didn't tag nobody long. We were here for a long time with good conversation and great vibes. Wasn't here to help blah blah, blah do shit because she wasn't going to.
Who
So
cares?
since you
Like,
want to,
what?
it doesn't matter. But you're telling me it's not happening, and it is.
But it's not
All
fucking
right,
important, man. Like,
and then I gotta sit here and be like, oh, okay.
You're so concerned about what other
I'm
people are
not. I'm
about.
just
You
not dumb.
are. Like, you've created this thing in your mind. I can't hear you.
I am very unconcerned. The only thing that sucks about it is it limits what I can do to help the people, to work with people, help people. Damn, I would love to work with these people, but this is funky ass energy. I'm pretending like it's not there.
Okay, like,
All
just a
right.
thought. Like, just a thought. You know? Like, holy fuck, man. Funky ass energy. What does she have to do with me being on the show?
What do you
What?
mean she's your partner?
She's
Of
my.
course.
She
All right.
programs. Like,
All right.
why are you so concerned about what
Bro,
she's about, dude?
Dude, you're making it about one person.
I'm not.
And
I
it's
don't
an
give a fuck. You can talk
example.
about
It's
everybody,
just
but
an
this is exactly
example,
what
but it's
happened at the end
still.
of the last show when you
It's
fucking
still.
crashed
It's
out
like, damn.
and went
I'm
on about
giving.
everybody in the comment section about how they need to be doing more and blah blah. It's like, can you just enjoy
Oh,
the fucking
Lord.
moment? Why does it have to be about what it's not? Why
That's
can't
a
it be
real
about what
point.
it is?
I can
No.
respect that point. I can respect that point to the moment. And I do 90 fucking % of the time.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. It has
No,
been
I
a
have
long time
hundreds
since
of
you and I
episodes.
actually
I have hundreds
enjoyed
of
the fucking
episodes.
episode without talking about the things that we're supposed to be. Oh, the structure. Like, no, dude, you're
Not-
way beyond that. But you're way fucking beyond that. All of it. Like, you
I don't
actually
even know
are
what
a talent. You have way more than this.
So
has.
act
Way
like
more.
it. So act like
I'm
it.
sitting here trying to have a conversation with you, and you are fucking tripping over minuscule things that do not fucking matter, Matt.
It's really not. It's
It
really
really
not.
is. It's
It
one.
makes all
Listen,
the difference.
no,
It makes all the
dude,
difference.
it has to be bigger than what's right in front of you. It has to be bigger than that. It has to be. You can't. It can't be that
I'm
personal.
not minimizing.
Cannot be that personal. I will minimize this shit all day long. Let it.
I'm seeing
fuck
the big
go.
picture. I'm seeing the
Right.
big picture.
So then
And
create
people
the
who don't
content
stand
then.
up for me, who pretend like it's not happening, who apologize, like, so it's like, and this is like, so
because it can't just be
right.
about what it is. It has to be about the things that it bubble. It's like, dude, just roll in it. Sit with it for a bit. Like, can we fucking just make some content that we can actually make reels from, that we can actually do shit with? That's not just me and you crashing out over what the fucking comment section is doing. Who
that
gives
wasn't
a shit?
about. I didn't speak about the comment section one time this whole episode.
It's literally,
bro. Come on,
you're mad
now.
that Calico didn't tag you, bud.
That's not.
It's the comment section.
All right,
that's
minimize what I'm saying.
It's
again.
not minimizing,
as
but
a
make
mental
the
health
content
person, you're
then.
constant minimizing and acting like I don't know when this is something I've done for fucking 15 years.
Which is exactly my point. You're better than this.
In front of thousands.
Then why are you worried about what?
So I want to do what the fuck, bro. I got people I want to fucking a legacy I want to fucking leave. So yes, it all fucking matters. And when the people in my face act fucking stop worrying about when I'm not, and when literally I have been kind enough and given enough love that my people are their fucking moderators. For that to be the other end, you're minimizing it.
Did you guys not block and delete each other? Like, I don't even know what the fuck you want me to say.
What
like, are you serious right now? Are
they
you
were your moderators
right
before that? They discovered your show through watching. And
I know.
Bro, now you're making
fucking
up.
Holy One. I know.
You're making up shit. These are your fucking Bro, you're missing the point.
No,
and
you are missing the point.
You are missing the point.
You're literally crashing out over not owning people, and it's fucking
owning people.
You're saying that people can't follow two people.
You're the one. You made them not do a podcast because they were your moderators. I never said that. What I said is that the energy that I gave was so positive that they loved you. They supported your shit, all of them. Nobody hated on you.
Okay.
They didn't.
I know, you're amazing. Thank you. Like, what do you want me to say right now?
Did I lie?
Should we pull receipts? We can.
Pull?
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Even if I stop being friends with them, who cares?
That's my point. That's literally my point.
The fuck? You're talking about nothing.
They're human beings, man.
I'm not talking about owning them. I'm talking about the respect that they gave, that we all gave you. As a collective. The fuck? And no, I didn't own them. I didn't trip on none of that shit. Let me ask Calico to be my fucking moderator. See if
go for it.
Whatever.
Go for it.
You're capping. And there's receipts.
It would make my life a lot fucking easier because you wouldn't be on here trying to pull her into some bullshit. Like,
I'm just. You're gonna deny everything I'm saying.
I'm not denying anything. I'm just like shook that this is where it went. Shook.
And then you're pretending that nothing I'm saying makes any fucking sense.
Dude, why are you concerned about what people are doing or not fucking doing?
Bro.
Like,
I make music.
Yes.
The whole point of making music is to get booked and have people listen to it. And to have people want your merch, to want to fucking be a part of it. So,
I'm not your therapist, man. And if you want to come on here and talk about your mental health, then that's a different show than coming on and talking
doing that.
Health.
But you asked, so like, and
you're attacking
to minimize it. So I fucking brought it up.
Tripping, man. Like, you're tripping out. No,
Dude,
none.
You came on here trying to talk shit to me, and then I didn't let you.
Because
And
I
now
think
we're
that you're
here.
better than being concerned
You
about
try
what
to tell
people
the
are doing.
audience, like, oh, let me apologize to you guys.
Yo.
Like, what the fuck are we talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. That's a real thing. Yeah.
When I'm literally talking about personal relationships that have nothing to do with who is watching. And then I was giving insight to my next album.
Oh, that's
And then that was a problem. Like,
why was that a problem? What are you talking about?
It clearly was.
I said maybe you have,
because when I talked about Freckle Face Freak and was breaking down like how I thought of myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And myself and how
I didn't say anything negative about either of those things. Like,
yeah, it's literally on camera.
I said you can't tear people up for wanting Daz Exotic when that's what you're selling. That's not fair. You can't be upset. Like, well, you can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I was just giving my opinion on it. Like,
well, and I said
like,
that wasn't it. I said that wasn't it, though. It's not
Okay.
necessarily just that. I said it was also like just even this whole thing were literally things that actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
And make shit harder when they shouldn't be. Then I get told that's not actually happening.
What do you? No, no one said whether it was happening or not. I said it has no space in this conversation. Like, it just
does. It
doesn't.
No. And it wouldn't have came up unless you were trying to minimize everything I was mentioning.
No, you used it as you weaponized it.
I apologize for using that example, but and you're still, I just don't get still. Like, and then you're like, oh, you're not friends with them. I guess that was like your like revenge to
Well, it
like,
was just such a
let me throw this because it's completely so irrelevant. And like,
it's not though. You're the only one living in that space. Dude.
It is. It is irrelevant.
Well, then
yes,
maybe
it is irrelevant. And you're missing the whole point of what my whole point of even mentioning it. Like, you can act like I could have like that you can act like like me having you on the show or whatever, and the energy that I gave didn't like help and wasn't encouraging, and then like, and you got your moderators of your shit through there for yours to be how she is. That definitely is a fucking reflection. And for you to act like it's not is hurtful. I am hurt. So you wonder why I'm crashing out? It's because I'm fucking hurt.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, because that's actually pretty fucked up. Like, I actually mean that. Like, if that's how you feel, that like if that's my business partner and that's what people are feeling in it, like outside, whatever, around near us, like, then that's pretty fucked up.
I would not allow that to you. I wouldn't allow that to you.
Well, that's not true. But that's not true.
That's not true. Nobody has spoken a bad fucking word about Kalisha.
Okay, hold on.
Any of this.
Time out.
Any of this.
Hold on. No one has spoke. Dude, literally, she has never spoke. Here's what's wild about this whole thing.
I don't think people have
literally
like they weren't going to give you support, though. Nobody's ever
talked a negative thing about
page.
You.
Nobody's ever not acted funky on your page. None of the above. Not tagged, tried to leaving out whatever, like.
If tagging and like the like share
thing, I've gone out of my way to try to be
thank you, but nobody asked me
to be like, let me know.
If that's how you feel,
whatever it is,
I'm sorry. I am actually genuinely sorry. Like my default is love. And even when I'm razzing you on here, like my default's love. Like I'm not doing it to be hurtful. I'm saying like if your life is if shit is causing you that much discomfort, we need to figure out a way to switch this shit up because it's not meant to be like that. And like the
I
things
just
that
feel
are
like
happening, even if just shut up for 2 seconds, even if we use her as the example, right? Even if that's the example, it shouldn't be that shitty. Like nothing is supposed to be that uncomfortable. So if that's happening and that's how you feel about her not tagging you and her not being more involved,
it's that.
I am sorry. Is it cool to comfort her like that when she can't defend herself? No.
I
And
mean,
honestly,
I'm
don't
not above a I'm not scared to talk to anybody
right.
or
But
say
here's the
that.
thing
So
is,
that even using that, like,
but can I just
that's
finish what
not
I'm
a
saying
fucking
though?
thing.
Can
And
I
she
just finish?
wouldn't, and I probably have mentioned it. And she
Okay, well then
just
that's
didn't
between
say
you and
shit.
her. I don't know what to tell you because it's just not like that from her. She's actually never said a negative
I
thing
said,
about
oh,
you, and
oh,
maybe
okay, I
that's
want to.
the issue is that she's not involved
All
enough.
right,
I don't know.
whatever. It doesn't even
It's
have to
not
be spoken.
what you're
I don't
you.
think that people are sitting around like, I don't like him. They're just like, they like, whatever.
Well, then what?
Okay.
It was that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Whatever. All right. It's dope. I get what I get what you like. I get, I, 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 I get what you're saying. And I'm not even like disagreeing with what you're saying. Like, I don't think she's been talking shit. That's not that's not what I think.
I don't take it personal when people don't like I guess I operate differently when it comes to that. Like, would it be helpful if people shared my content around more? For sure, obviously. It's
They need
fucking a
to. You're
lot.
trying to save lives.
Right,
It's
right,
nothing to take light.
right,
You're good
right.
at what you do. And you've gotten better. What do? You find more tactics, and
Okay.
better ways to rope them to do whatever. Like whatever. I see you grow what you do. That's all I was talking about.
But tearing
Is
people up
finding
and
your
like
place before that.
naming them
Well,
and attacking them is like
before that.
crazy business. Like, dude,
I
it's
don't
not
give a fuck.
even. Yeah, I know you
We
don't give a
need a
fuck.
more honest
Yeah,
society.
well,
This would be
maybe.
the same people saying that Diddy should have got exposed. Like,
I don't know nothing
but
about
then
Diddy.
you
Fuck
shouldn't
all that
say
shit.
anything about what actually happens. I don't know.
Well, you can talk about what happens, but like,
Like, I'm sorry I said what actually happens.
well, you could have just.
Is like I
Do you?
am the most active usual viewer when I'm there actually listening, and when I am aware that you're live, but never get tagged. You don't want me there. You don't even want me to watch. Is what it comes off as. Damn.
Yeah, or because you're so active, it's like, do you see what I'm saying? Like
No.
it's six of
I
one,
don't
half a dozen of the
expect you
other.
to respond to me. Not even that. To think that, oh, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. A lot of people don't have common sense. But just tag a bunch of other people and emphasize making sure a bunch of other people who are constantly less supportive, less interactive. Make sure you go out your way to tag them. And not that, make sure you go out your way to do that and not. And 50 billion other things that because I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus more. And it's not like whatever, you know, but it's funky energy for sure. And and you can tell me it isn't, but it is. It is. Let's
Yeah, I
not.
guess I just like expect less from people,
If
maybe.
there was a guy who usually watched every time I was live, I tagged that motherfucker as soon as I
Mm-hmm.
was live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Working out your problems is a part of bettering your mental health. We're getting a live example. Eventually, thank you, Dolomane, but yo ass
Mm.
needs to call me too, baby boy. I love you. I love Dolomane. Dolomane
Yeah.
is my fucking brother. Bro, nobody in this world loves me like Dolomane loves me. He
Oh.
can't deal with me all the time either.
Yo, but you fucking rock with me hard. Like, thank you for being so passionate about what people aren't doing over there. Like, as we're having this conversation, I'm like, I don't know if I have a bigger like, never mind the comments or the likes or shares or anything, but I don't know if there's anybody since the start of this project who has advocated harder or been like as passionate as you. Like, that was what, like,
That's what
that
makes
actually like
it
fucked me up a
hurt.
little bit. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
makes it hurt, though.
Right.
That's what makes it hurt. And I'm
Yeah,
like trying to hold on.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm
Thank
trying
you.
to hold on. And so that's where it gets tough sometimes, because I have my issues and things I need to work on, and that I am more than willing to work on. What up, Stony?
Hey. That was a majestic fucking beard, wasn't
it? Bro, sometimes my beard isn't long enough.
Got that Muhammad beard going on right now. Yeah, you kind of do though. Like, you kind of do. That's funny.
I mean,
get some beard
especially I'm passionate about what y'all do over there. But and also, like, it helps energy when you tag the people who are actually helping. Like, damn, you 8 niggas who's helping so bad you don't even want to tag them.
Right.
I don't know, but but that's where I mean when I talk when it's just as like my relationships and trying, because I want to be able to deal with it or not.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, I mean, obviously, well, now I have to bring that. I mean, now the conversation has to happen. You can't just not say anything now. Now I gotta deal with it. Dang. But how? Okay, though, just before we,
I can't crash out like that because that misses the point. But a lot of times I don't know how to say what the fuck I'm trying to say, and even before I get there, it's been taken, because even being blunt, your word, it's like, oh, ow, just like what you said. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, but I didn't. That's not even what I'm upset about. It was my points being minimized.
Yeah,
you know, like, and I get that, like, so I don't know, but and I have to manage it better. But like, I'm like, this is, I don't know much, but I love this shit. I love people. I take people. Art. That's what I'm passionate about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't got no kids. I don't.
Yeah, so he need a fucking hobby outside of music.
My horses are music.
Yeah, you need something outside of this shit.
Like, I play video, but if I do other shit, I feel like I'm less. Look, I love Kalisha. I love what they do over there. I love that it's like completely different than, for y'all who don't know, Kalisha is completely different than most mental health, even as you can see here tonight.
She different. Yeah, no shit.
Pine case,
almost had to put my seatbelt on for that one.
Mental health and music. It's a very honest and blunt way of approaching it, to where it's throwing the old stigmas around it out the window and trying to approach it in a new and fun way. Too many times sobriety is made, and this is what I love about it, because I don't drink. Right. I go to the bars and have a blast with my fucking friends and don't drink. And it's been that way for long, I think the worst thing is that it gets promoted as a place like that. I'm
Yeah, we talked
consider
about this a little bit, and I actually appreciate when you said that because I was like, why do we promote? Like, when did we stop promoting it as music spots or like entertainment spots? Like, I guess it's always been like that. But no, I think you're onto something when you talk about promoting venues as venues again and not as places to just get drunk and
fucked
flail
up.
around. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
because
So,
kids love a good concert
yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah,
And it's where
absolutely.
passion is birthed. It's
Hmm.
it's literally, we talked about it earlier in this conversation, watching
Right.
our
Yeah.
daddies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and that's the there's a lot of artists now that are really pushing for the all ages shows, which I can really appreciate, right? It's like that's how we continue this. It's how we got this far, right? Is having people in there that might be a little underage or whatever, and they can hang out with the sound guy and the whatever, right? So, I appreciate that the artists that are out there doing that. And thank you, like the only way to deal with the afflictions that are happening right now, because it is definitely like a epidemic, right? Is to throw the the anonymity, the anonymous piece out the fucking window.
we gotta
Like,
find a fine balance where
yeah.
we can say what's actually
Mhm.
happening,
Yeah.
because a lot of people get away with shit for a long time because it is such a tough spot to be in and navigate, and you gotta overthink, like, oh, do I call, I gotta need get a lawyer, I need to make the perfect TikTok first, let me ask all my friends and my mom and my cousin, and one of them knuckleheads is, and I'm like, well, why didn't you talk to the person directly? Because
Yeah, cuz
probably, how is that gonna fucking go?
yeah. Well, and we allocate all the resources to like the heavy hitters, right? Like the big situations when really like, and not to say that some people are too far gone. We're not, we ain't going to talk about that. But if we allocated the same resources to the people that are dealing with seasonal depression, that are dealing with, that could be medicated and stable, being bipolar or, like if we allocated more resources to people that are closer to being employable and that are closer to being
Instead
stable.
of them not being bad enough.
Right, instead of them not being
No,
bad enough and giving all the resources
Daniel,
to, like,
I
the disasters, like,
I
so that
feel you. It's slightly deeper than that, but I feel you. Those people, I get that, and it's not that deep. It is that it's not that deep. It is that deep. It's like,
yeah, yeah.
but I hear you, Daniel. I hear
You,
you. I
you know what's
appreciate you
wild
being.
is I keep tagging the same couple of friends off the bat because when my intro starts rolling, it's the first three people. It's just like saying my intro. It's like the first couple of people are the first couple of people I think of, not because necessarily they're my biggest supporters, but because I've been doing it that way for so long that I need to like get like a sheet put up or something like that. Because it's honestly, it literally, not to say that I don't love those people. It's just that you get
Well,
into the
they
habit
could
of the
still get.
default.
Look,
It's the
tag
it's
everybody else.
Yeah, but
I
it's not.
just tag me too,
It's
so
just
I know it, because I
yeah,
usually catch it on the fucking
yeah.
fly, and it doesn't have to be. It don't got to be that way.
I'll
He
yeah.
said, "Give a virtual hug." I don't think me and
No,
Kalisha
I
ever
wouldn't hug.
gave a
No,
hug.
no, no.
Wait,
We're
I
cool
can't
though.
give
I
you
mean,
a hug and apologize for being rude, because
yeah.
I get disgusted. Uh, People would never believe this, but I get disgusted raising, like, being away, and like, for how, like, and it's not even attacking. I don't even try to attack you,
You literally
because
said
I love
I'm
you.
one of the two people that
I
watch your show.
always
I
love
was
you. I
like,
always love you. I always love you. You're always somebody I support,
yeah,
or
yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't even raise my voice.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's where the passion comes from,
Most
right?
times, bro, I laugh. People have sat here and yelled at me, and I've laughed
Hmm.
because it doesn't fucking matter.
That's what yeah.
But like, we've been
Right.
through the trenches a little. You like, like, we.
Can I?
I'm.
So just
I
for,
want
but
my
just to like,
teammateness to be understood.
mhm.
That I'm your teammate, and I want to know that, like, I'm still vulnerable and a baby and want to be defended sometimes too, and
Listen,
I'll give that love back.
I fuck with you heavy. You know that. You
I
know
know,
that.
I know that,
Right? You
or
know
else I
that. It's not
wouldn't be
even
so emphatic.
right. Fuck me, man. Holy shit. But we're looking at it from different places because you're like your passion is coming from your artistry and your love for your artistry. For me, I'm like this is me holding myself accountable. This is my journey. This is my mental health. This is like and so it maybe the passion it's coming from like a different place, right? Because I'm like I'm not concerned about what people would I appreciate it if people like tagged each other? Yeah, of course. That would be nice. Would it be nice if people could come through
And
and I
I'm
didn't
not
have to
even
think so hard?
talking
Yeah,
like,
for sure. But I
listen
guess
to give it a chance. Give the shit a fucking
yeah.
chance. I
Yeah.
love. I treat the people who do so fucking good. I give my all to this shit.
Mhm.
If you don't give it a chance to understand that,
I'm still
if you
fucking
don't if
here.
you don't
Like,
like it after that, fucking fine.
mhm.
You know.
So but between you and I, like we've
Yeah.
passed the pleasantry part. Like once you're in, like we're in. Like the the conversation is never not gonna happen. Like there's
Uh-huh.
no way that we're gonna like sign off and never talk again. Like that's never to me, like
It
I
would take a
yeah, like
maybe one more, maybe maybe one more directly after this. I
I
would say.
wish you would leave. Like I know why you like Calico feels to me because I understand it a little bit better. Like I feel very protective over her, and not because she's not because she can't handle some shit. She can handle some shit, but her intention is. I mean, fuck me. She shoots fucking rainbows. Like she's like a ribbon dancer for fuck's sakes. Like she's just on some hippy dippy shit. Like the intention is not to hurt anybody's feelings. It's like it's the West Coast over there 24/7 in her household. So it's just different. And so like so to come for her, do I understand what you meant? Yeah. But that's
I
I like sorry for tripping up, but I was just like, fuck, you could anybody else, but just leave her
I
the fuck out of it. Like,
I feel you.
right.
I I feel you. Oh, I
If you know, shout out to everybody that's still here. Thank you for
I
like sticking
got.
it through. Sorry for swearing so
What
much.
you mean, people? That's what people came for.
Yeah,
People
no.
have people now that we're calmer. Now that we're having
They're like, this is
pleasantries.
boring.
Yeah, what you mean? That's what another thing. I'm like, Kalisha, you think that they're upset about it? They want to. They love that shit.
Yeah, right.
There's people around me shaking their head like, you dusty motherfucker.
Yeah,
But that's the consequence. But they don't. But
yeah.
that's who pays for it.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, that's why I'm like, this ain't that simple. It's it's math. It's mathematics.
Trigonometry. Some niggonometry around here. Yeah.
It's math
What
to
you call
get
it?
it where it's
Trigonometry.
going.
Oh
You
shit.
know, it's a
Yeah.
fun. Because my goal is always to entertain and educate, but
Mhm.
also like,
But we
I,
don't have to give them like I mean, there isn't a more real life, I guess, yeah. You don't have to
it's
give them examples. Like, this is what
and
I
when
was
I
doing
say
2 hours ago. We're like, "Oh, you guys ready? Did you show up? Well, here, let's give you a fuck." I mean, the thing is that even in that and so I use the word discomfort, like, really loosely, but, like, even that was uncomfortable, obviously, right? Like, even that's uncomfortable. But when you really fucking love people, like, is it worth walking on eggshells for the rest of your life, or do you just do the conversation and move the fuck on, right? I mean, fuck seasonal depression. Like
look,
maybe that's the topic because
I do
people
think
really struggle with that shit. People will walk on eggshells for the rest of their fucking lives to never have to go back and deal with a
I'm not
shitty
one to
ass.
do that though, and
Yeah,
but I think
me
there's
neither.
and even to bring it full circle though, like
Hmm.
it's not like I'm unself-aware. There's been themes self-awareness, accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even he said, Daz deserves better. I said, Don't say that.
Don't.
That was the first thing I said because there is consequences to certain things.
Yeah.
And like, but then that's what led even to is like, yo, when you're taking the long way around, sometimes how do you know where the fuck you're at? And
Well,
I got upset because it's like I'm not attacking them for that. This is me, you know what I'm saying? Inside my persons and navigating to give the best product and to be the smartest. That's what you do.
Yeah, I guess, but there's a way to do it without like just do the content and worry about
That's what I do, though.
the
I do.
the
You don't
mechanics,
see me.
like
You don't see me, but I'm having this conversation because this is a place for transparency.
Well, I guess so. I mean, not on Pine Case. Like that's not
I
what
mean, the
I'm
case
trying
of
to
the
accomplish over there,
mondaze.
right? Yeah.
Well, that's what, and we're not talking about the day-to-day operations of
No.
Pine Case.
No,
We're
no, no,
talking
no. That's not what I
about,
mean. That's not what I
you
mean.
know,
That's not what I mean.
and I'm not talking about, you know, and even I don't talk about what I go through
Right.
making
Well,
this stuff. You'll see the flyers, blah blah blah, da da da. You'll see the music. Listen to this on. You'll see an interview with my dad about the album, but we're, you know, like, but it's not any insight. You don't know the conversations to make the album. You don't know what I'm thinking of, you know. I've posted the picture. What do people say? Like, what do I want? What's the effect of creating it? When I say freckle face freak, exactly what you had. You're calling yourself that?
right. Yeah. If that's the
I'm not even supposed to talk about the philosophy, blah blah blah. But it's case of the mondaze. It's where like
or Dad's Exotic needs to fucking emotionally dump. Listen.
No, that wasn't the plan at all. That wasn't. But
if that's
I was using a whole other status to talk about stuff like accountability, pacing, that, and I threw in a cliff. I had 2 other people to maybe talk about their experiences in a similar position.
Well, you threw one right out the
It didn't happen.
He's like, I'm still here. Let him back in the building anyways. Like, throw him back that link, would you please?
No, I look, I gotta wrap it up super soon.
Yeah. Anyway,
so
that was nice. Thank you for that.
But like, I'm like, damn, like, and maybe, but like, it's like, I'm like, because I'm not gonna come here and try to act like, I guess, like I'm giving lessons, but also ways I came about thinking about these things. Good moments that made me think of them, bad moments that might make me think of, you know, like all.
Nope, you're gonna have to explain that a bit more.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Run that past me one more time. Yeah, you gotta run that past me one more
well,
time.
so literally, we were talking. I brought up the status that I saw. I brought up John Cena retiring.
Right.
I brought up End of an Era by Taylor Swift.
Yes.
So a lot of those things fueled how I thought about legacy, my life, where I'm at, how I want people to think of me when it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Am I doing the things I want to do? Where do I switch to get it? How, you know, like, and are we there? That's, and I was taking it outside of me, hoping using those references.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean,
about me. Anybody could have related, interjected, told how they wanted to be remembered. You know,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I just mean, like, I don't. Yeah, I might have to work on my like guest. You know, because I feel like I probably could have elaborated in those spaces to like get you to where you were trying to go a bit better, my guy. Like, fuck, what you want? Like, we were supposed to talk about what we wanted to leave behind. Like, I don't know, what were we leaving behind? What are you leaving behind?
I mean, not well. The
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I talked about the status.
Yeah,
that was like he wasn't where his life was. That
right.
And then like then a commenter said not everybody can get a John Cena send off, which was also something we brought up earlier, and I was saying that, hey, like I said, that guy, I know he works hard, and I've seen his growth in life, and it started off not being about me at all. But then Milk said, "Don't be judging others." That was
Can we? Okay.
le-
Yes.
it
Yeah.
said
No. Yeah. We
that
need
was literally
one of
what
these
was
days.
that was he said, if he's allowed to feel sad, was what I said when when I tried to give the perspective of, yo, he's got a lot going for him and
Yeah.
he's still sad. Not, and I wasn't negating his feelings, but using it as a starting point to talk about perspective and things like that. And we've honestly had a pretty impressive conversation about perspective
Hmm.
and how we perceive ourselves, others perceive us.
Yeah, because those are two very different things, right?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. But I think actually, while we're on that topic, really quickly before we move on, like if anything
even
is
how you
happening,
perceived what I was saying.
well, it felt like an
And
attack,
well,
right?
it was embarrassing that you made me talking about, like, I guess I was frustrated because, like, whoa, wait, I'm making this about me? Kept like, and I'm like, uh,
This all
and
the sirens start going off. Like
I
abort mission,
literally go out
abort,
my way.
abort mission.
I try to find things though that people can relate with.
Yeah, but like so yeah,
Going on, going on major, small, like on a lot of skills. We try to bring major to indie to personal
yeah.
here.
No, I hear you. I was there for it. I'm like with the conversation. I understand what I'm saying. I'm just saying like I feel maybe I could probably set up or not set up. That's your fucking job. I'm just a guest, right? But I feel like I definitely could have leaned into some of those things without having to make it even like that personal. You know what I mean? Like we don't need to be dropping names about each other's like coworkers and shit like that. Like we
Well,
could have that whole conversation without ever like finger pointing shit.
well, and look, I'm less sensitive. I'm less sensitive in a way. I brought up my own brother
My
in
daughter
life.
just came. She was like, "Are you fucking
I
like?"
brought.
We're just
I don't want no smoke.
listen, yeah, no, she don't fuck around. Like she literally like came in and was just like,
But like,
"We're cool." Yeah.
and I'm less shy though. I'm way less shy though too. To
Oh,
whether
okay. Well,
it's,
stop yelling then. Okay.
I'm way less shy though.
Yeah.
Whether I'm way less shy about whether it's like, even with my brother, I said what I thought looking at it, both good
Mm-hmm.
and bad. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
the nigga was on there with me last week.
Yeah. How did that go? I actually wanted to ask you about like how did it
Watch
go?
it.
I didn't,
Watch
but
it.
just
It's a great
tell me a
episode.
little bit about
It's a
like.
great informative episode. We discussed AI,
Mm-hmm.
the benefits and drawbacks of
Mm-hmm.
it. We're here to talk about the highs and lows, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're checking the frequency always. There's
Yeah.
so much going on, beautiful and dark in the world right now.
Yeah.
Uh, like, I want honest conversations. I don't want people to think that I'm some fake AI motherfucker who has the most perfect days and the most perfect moments. And the fuck do I look like coming on a
It's so
mental
weird,
health
right?
coming on a mental health podcast, trying to just tell people how to
Mm-hmm.
be better without, like,
It's
to
fucking
go
weird.
along with what
Yeah. Yeah.
Milk said, because I agree. But I also wanted that person to know that he was dope and doing dope stuff. And that a lot of people, I watch them do dope shit and think they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And watch them grow up, like, do shit I wish I was doing. I wish I had the courage to do. That was the, that was the message I was trying to send, bro. Like, y'all do great shit and to continue to do it. And I don't think I am sometimes, but I am. That was
Like
it.
steady, like
That was
steady.
it.
Whoa. Well, yeah. Either way, I mean, either way you got to say it. We still got there. I appreciate. I think that the way that you view the world is actually a very beautiful thing, and I think that your expectations of people and what they're doing is it's a bit refreshing. It's a little.
It's
It's
tough.
it's a bit fucking tough. Yeah, I mean, you could probably marinate it for a little bit, but it's still like people don't come with that much passion about very many things, especially outside of themselves. Like people may like be that passionate about like what they're doing, what they're trying to get across, but not very many people are like that for like what's happening for other people. And so I think that's something that I've always really appreciated about you, and that you're not worried
What
about
do
calling
well?
people out. You're like, this is what you need to do, A, B, Z
And I
dash
expect the
3
same. Call
27.
me the fuck
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Hope that's how we be great.
Hmm.
A lot of people want to be the coolest in the room. I
Right.
want to be in a cool room.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Turn some air conditioning on my well, I mean, or not even. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It doesn't really matter. You already are though, right? And like it's been consistent. You've been consistent. You've already been here for a while. And
I'm taking my anti-seizure meds
yeah,
right
not a
now.
bad idea. Not a bad idea.
This is the time I take them.
It's not
10 o'clock my time zone
yeah,
is when I
good.
take my. Look, I
Get
missed
you some what's it? Is it
WWE.
Tegretol? Get you some Tegretol. What do they got you on anyway? Well, that's nobody's business, but yeah.
Depakote.
Okay, yeah. It's like Tegretol, but not. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You did miss some shift to hang out with me tonight. I appreciate it. But it is your show, so you could just schedule it different.
No, look, we fucked around and made case of the Mondays, and so I move. Look, when I care about having somebody, it's funny, yo. Big
Well,
LA, if you're still watching, here I'm gonna call Big LA. We're gonna bring him on for we'll hang out with him for 50. Do you got 15?
yeah, I got 15. He was like, "The fuck is happening here?" Poor big. I dig him so heavy too. So yeah. You guys have been doing shows like
Every
consistent.
day,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
every day. If Big LA, if you are tapped in, join backstage.
We're gonna need you. Yeah, yeah.
No, not even because we need him, because we want
Yeah.
him here. But
I didn't want him to go. I was like, this fuck, you better stay. I don't need backup,
hello.
but I was thinking it for a second. I was like, don't leave me out here with this
Hey,
guy.
are
Are you
you
fucking kidding
come
me?
rejoin real quick?
Shit.
All right.
Wait till you see that well, you'll see it when you get off here.
Oh God.
We're only on YouTube. I was like, nope. Right off the front of it. I was like, straight out of my feed. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again.
No, I mean,
You're still on YouTube, like no, but yeah, like no.
but
My grandmama's on my Facebook. We don't need to be doing all that.
oh, look, we were just talking about stuff like that earlier. Look, Granny. Sometimes
She knows though. You know what's wild is she knows she knows, like she knows the knows like she knows, because she's been since the beginning, like when we used to like sit down at the shoe store to like not have to shop no more. Hey,
Big LA. Fuck.
What's going on? What's happening? What's the word?
Yeah.
Big LA, how you feeling, Big LA?
I'm chilling. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Y'all good? Y'all straight?
Yeah.
Y'all swear?
Mom and Dad just had to have a conversation. Like, I think you have to work some shit out the way. Go to your room now. Dinner's ready.
Hey, I'm like, no, hey, I felt bad. I'm like, this poor innocent man, and then I'm like, he said it himself. He don't got a dog in the fight right now.
I
But
don't.
also, it's
like when I say that shit came out of left field, that shit in my mind, I'm like,
I don't use words like left field. I hate that people use that things.
What?
People use that things come out of left field for me. Okay.
This is not saying you standing on business saying whatever you was gonna say.
Yeah.
But just the situation, like,
yeah.
Okay.
I
need to have that out. I'm a step this way.
I just hope you didn't take it. What up, Brian? How are you doing this afternoon? Much love and respect to you, to everybody who's been sticking with us, rocking with us, and thanks for all the positive commentary, all and understanding, and not and understanding.
What up, Ryan? What's the word, mate? What's the word,
Big,
mate?
you got to understand, Kalisha. I don't know how much you know, but Big LA comments on hood shit. All so this was just like a episode of what he reacts to. He be reacting to hood politics,
Just a
but
little
This,
bit.
this
this
was
would be
smarter
cool.
than that. It was a little bit more intelligent than the hood politics. He said,
Hey, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let that shit out.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your understanding.
Did I?
That's anybody, bro. You got to, bro. If you don't,
It's so people hate me for saying how I feel.
I don't think, well, maybe, but like,
No,
I
I
actually
think
don't
it's not
think
a
it's
hate.
like
That's a
that. Yeah, I
strong
don't
word.
think, yeah, it is.
People have a hard time, like, bro, it's complicated. And I would like, I saw my best friend growing up. He commented that like I was the best artist to ever come out of our city, right? Do you know I have wanted him to say something back to me for so long? How can you feel like I'm that good and find me unable to speak to, as you know what I'm saying? Like,
What you mean? People
Yeah.
seeing filler and
even in
bullshit all the time.
relationships like J Life and me, it's like it's not even like me and J Life had an actual falling out or like conversation. Like when it happened, it's shit after the void, rather than being like, and I anybody I love, I'm willing to hear them out. I'm stubborn, yes, but I'm gonna do everything I can to try to make the people I love happy. It's all I know.
Boy, I fuck with who fuck with me, and at this point in my life, you got one time to fuck that up, just like I got one time to fuck that up. I ain't perfect, and I don't act like I am. But to say, I'm gonna get hell no, motherfucker, sniff that shit out like blood in water.
And I smell it. I smell that shit, and don't. I'm a dog. What do you got to say to people like what Ryan is saying? Because this is a real thing.
Not much.
Because it's not about staying positive. People say stay positive. I think that's the wrong word. Because we got to stand up for ourselves. I think that there's a way
No,
to.
he's not wrong. Like, so yeah, there's a science behind. I mean, it's the difference between like dopamine, serotonin. Like, you need these things to function and live, right? And so even just by fake smiling and fake laughing, without actually meaning it, you still release the same hormones as if you are really doing it for real, which actually heals like your immune system. So
Yeah.
like,
and I misread it. I thought he said he was sick of staying positive.
no, I think he said he's feeling like not super great, but he's
no.
trying to stay positive, which is what you got to do in that
Well,
situation.
and
Like,
he would have been okay to say that he's sick of staying positive.
well, he can say whatever he wants, but yeah, no, I think he's right for he's right. You got to stay positive. It's not easy to do, but yeah, if you're on that lane, then like good for you, and like rock that shit, because it's not only contagious, but even doing it artificially creates the same vibe, the same feelings, the same feel goods as if it's fake. So yeah, keep that shit up. Your neighbors need it. Fuck, your neighbors need it. The kids need it. The teachers need it. Like, we all need it, right? We need each other to be like that more often, because it's tough, especially if you're not feeling good. That's no good. But yeah,
Man, fuck them kids. But nah, I agree with what you said. Hell yeah, you got to.
It is contagious, but and what I mean is that like I think a lot of people think they got to sacrifice who they are to be positive, and so I guess Kalisha, my advice, what I was asking was your opinion on that and walking that line.
yeah. Well, I don't, right? Like, I refuse to I refuse to take away from me to make other people comfortable. I refuse, which is why I don't really like concern myself. Although maybe I should a little bit more. Maybe I should be a little bit more considerate of like what's happening. But I refuse. I'm just like no. Like my life has been uncomfortable for so long that when I finally figured out that all I had to do is be a little bit selfish in order to keep my cup full to pour
Yeah.
into others, then I just stuck with that hard. Like you can't. You're not going to push me off of that. Like it's me first and everyone else second, and I mean that with all due love and respect, period. Like and you know what, I think maybe that's like the most valuable lesson. Even like all this education, I've been in school for a while, we've been learning about mental health, we've been learning about addiction, we've been learning, going to school to be a social worker, and there's a lot to it. But even at the end of like every week, my instructor, the first thing she says is don't forget to be selfish, be really considerate about like burnout, right? Put yourself first, fill your cup up, fill your cup up, fill your cup up. And like at first I was like, this is just tripping out. We're here like to give back and to do all these things. But at the end of the day, like it's all those sayings, all those like mottos, all the affirmations and shit, like there is actually some science behind doing that. And I think yeah, once you figure it out for yourself, then you can start doing it for other people.
I
I
can't
look,
give that shit to nobody if you're not
but
getting
I can't stand no I hate words like motivational speaking.
Yeah.
Like, and even I think that's my biggest draw is because I never feel like I'm on some corny like as far as when it comes to the mental health part where it's like we're gonna blah 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 and your life is gonna be different and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah, yeah,
though,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
light, it's a picture with a horse.
yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
it eases you without like well you know what, I think that's even part of why I'm like is because all the labeling and all the labeling control, like, are you a motivational speaker, are you a rapper, you know, are you making MAGA rap, like who are you trying to appeal to, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I just ultimately want to make dope shit with the people I love, whether it's me screaming about how sad I am, whether it's making me screaming because how happy I am, whether it's the dopest, like even you called me hypey with my music.
It
I
is
was
though.
like, no, but I make look. You know, somebody said that they said, look, I'm gonna fall asleep to this. Cause like you know how long I went for so long being called I make boring music.
Yeah, sorry.
And
So
now
it's
I
not
don't like, I'm like, whoa, terms. And like, you know, like, and I get it.
the silent
Mama,
alarms. I'm
boom.
freaking out. Yeah, I guess my point though is that like you are a ball of energy. Like your music is
And
like
I had to bring it to that, right?
right.
And it's whether it is a heartfelt acoustic
It's real
song
quiet, eh?
or whether it's some shit that you're like, and I I I noticed it cut, so I
Yeah.
stopped talking. You
Yeah, it
probably
was
heard
like
everything I
wild. Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Bro, I'm figuring it out though. It's
he
getting way
caught
better
himself
at it.
real nice, like he caught
I mean,
himself real nice, like.
but it just like it's tough the price that you have to pay to make the shit that you love and to really lay your heart out. I don't know. It's just different. It's different.
You guys got it way tougher than I do, right? Like the expectation as an artist right now is like through the roof. So not only do you have to be talented and make half decent music, you don't have to be talented. I mean, you could run it through a mixer, but you
What
have to
she said?
but
She
you
said
have to be
I have
like
what?
You
yeah.
said the last word
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Talented. less.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, like, at least put
What?
something out there, but then you also have to market yourself, and you also have to market your life. People wanna be more involved, right? People used to just buy the product and believe that that's where it ended. Now you
I
have to be
am
as
so
exotic
lucky to
and
have
Brandon Beck, right?
freckles.
So
Look, and
It
that's not
ain't
even the
everybody finished.
problem. Kalisha, I am 5 feet tall with red hair and freckles as a black man.
I know you
Okay.
just
With
right
a
fucked.
fucking
Like,
doctor and a
yeah.
DJ as parent.
Yeah, just not a fucking chance in the world, hey? Like,
I,
holy fuck.
I was
Why not a chance in the world? What you mean?
Well, he's acting like his life is
I
so hard. Like, I'm
was
just, you know.
made for the fucking internet.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. The internet was not on
Not
your
a
side of the
chance.
thing.
No, bro. Not a chance in the fucking world where somebody's gonna try me around every fucking corner and where I gotta prove myself twice as much as anybody else. Either twice as much or twice as fucking easy. One or the two. Whether it's for the right reasons or not,
I
I
guess, but
don't
I mean,
fucking know.
because it's social media, you
I'm a
don't ever have
moving
to,
target.
but you don't even have to ever leave that space. No one would ever know how tall you were, right? And freckles are in right now. And like, you know what I'm
I'm going
saying?
to pop out. Nigga, I was outside before that. You'll see. I posted the picture today. I'm being held on a float by 1,000 people.
Mhm.
Me, like, I so, like, and I, like, I don't know what to, like, and even playing those games about height.
I don't say nothing about height. I just be chilling. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't judge people either. It
Like,
don't,
yeah, yeah.
like,
It's
you gotta,
easier. It is easier for females though, like, because I'm not that tall either. But I like
tall,
it's
dark, and handsome, though, is
right.
the beauty standard. So when I say doesn't have a chance in hell,
But aren't
when
you
she
married?
says
Like, who gives a
when
fuck?
she says that, what are we
Wait, so
talking
You see what I
about?
mean though? Like, no, no, you're not wrong. Like, you're
What are
talking about
we
just
talking
navigating a day.
about?
No, no, you're talking about navigating a day. I understand that, and navigating like being who you are. I get that. I just
Standards,
mean that like you have
standards,
you have
expectations.
right, right, right,
Like,
right, right.
eh,
But
I've only seen one vagina ever, my whole life.
Cool.
Two, one was my mom, one was my wife's. Okay, I didn't get no ass growing up. It- I watched That's My Boy yesterday, Adam Sandler movie, and that's what this nerd said on it, and it cracked me up. So
I didn't. I was like, I don't know how to answer all of that. Like, I had so many things lined up, and I was like, you know what? None of that is anybody's fucking business. So I'm
like,
just gonna
well, you're
next
still
question,
beautiful. You
please. Yeah,
don't gotta be
yeah,
tall, dark. You're still
right, right.
beautiful
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah, yeah. Freckles are in season. You're fine.
No, well, look, it took me a moment
Mhm.
where it was a beautiful Georgia day, and I might have told this story here, and there was a black person with freckles about the first week I moved out here. And red hair, Irish, black Irish as fuck, just like, and I was like, whoa. And then, I was like, I look like that. I probably make people think that when they see my freckles and brown and you know, and it was really a really life changing
Yo,
because I hated my freckles
I
prior to
gotta
that.
tell you. So, like, okay, I gotta tell you something like real personal. So, my beautiful son, he's like, my goodness,
Handsome. He's
just
handsome.
yeah.
You call him
He
handsome.
he whatever, right? Like, I made him with my body. I don't give a fuck. I can call him whatever I want. He was talking about like dealing with middle school and stuff like that, and I don't want to talk about his business too much, but he was like, what if, how am I supposed, what if I do this, what if I do that, and I said, what about if you Google the most attractive dude and just see what pops up. Well, Google fucking delivered, thank Christ, because I really put like the minute it left my mouth, I was like, I could be setting him up for failure right now. It could be like blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, like
He
I
fit
could put
the
this.
crime. He overfit the crime.
Yeah,
No,
it was him, but like 10 years older,
Yep,
and I was
yep.
like, "See," and he was like, "Oh shit, okay," and
With
it was
some
like that.
muscles, but with
Yep,
that
yep,
skin
yep.
tone
Right,
and the
right.
hair, all that.
That same
Yep.
moment that you had when you seen Buddy was the same moment he was just like, "Oh, okay, click, click." Like you are somebody something. It, maybe a few people's somebody some like, and so yeah, I don't. I know that you dudes have it tougher than women. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't. I don't know how to say this.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on, robot, wait.
Big LA
Somebody
says,
clip that
yeah.
up. Somebody clip that up. Can you say that one more again, please?
yeah. Listen,
You
I
clip it up,
know,
Big LA.
I know that men, you guys come with a different type of emotions, right? Women are emotionally driven, men are logical, but they have the same amount of emotion. It's just it's different with testosterone. So you have to harness the same amount of feel with less, I would say less expectation, but it's actually more expectation. So the expectation for you to handle your shit is higher. And then the society expectation is also to then handle other people's shit around you, right? And then you also need to maintain your mental health, be stable, be employable, and look good. And I'm not saying that women have it easier, but they do. Like there's all these extra products, there's all these extra supports, there's all these extra resources and all these things that women have put in safeguards for themselves to be able to accomplish those things a little bit easier. And then there's a less of an expectation for them to hold their shit together. If a woman is tripping sideways or being bitchy or blah blah blah, people are like, she's okay, well maybe it's the time of the month, or she's just a female, or she's just a bit, or whatever.
Well,
It's like if a
even
dude
me
acts like
saying
that,
how I felt
yeah,
just now, and
right. How dare
versus if
you?
you had said the same, like
Mhm.
I probably lost a subscriber or risked it by various standards, whatever ideas about my delivery. Mind you, I didn't call her a name. I didn't threaten nobody, but like
But the expectation is higher for you
the
guys.
energy,
Women,
yeah. To even when it comes to something, I would have gotten laughed at the other way. They might have thought it was, oh well, actually we got it perfect. And actually, right in this episode, when she did what when she said what she said, they were like, ooh, told
right.
you. Not one person was gonna say that
About you, no, and even to the point where like they would be like almost even cheer it on, right? Like
yeah. You
encourage
go,
it. Yeah.
girl.
Right.
Let
Yeah.
him
That.
know.
Yeah. That. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that shit. Like, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't, and I honestly like
Well,
my whole.
I don't like an angry chick or guy.
Well, right,
you know what I'm.
right,
You like that, folks?
I
right.
do think people should have their big LA. Shut
You
your
like
ass.
that,
Yeah. But you know, but like like look, all those ideas, expectations, a lot of them are corny and need shifted. And like I just try to raise the bar. Some people will see it as lowering it. I I the first thing I said this morning, I said, look, I'm a rude ass nigga and I got to come to one to two conclusions. That I'm okay with it.
Okay.
You know, or people
Well, there's no changing it at this point. There's no changing it at this point, right? Like you're thick in it. Like there's no.
She said thick in it.
Well, it's like you're in
Freckleface
it.
Freak is even the embracing of that part
Right.
of me,
Yeah.
and trying. You know, I thought that I was done. I turned up 2 more times.
Yeah.
Look, We need to create more space for guys to be there and like fuck all the terms and the slang and the this and the that and the hashtags. But we actually need
Big
to like
LA don't think that.
I look at it like this.
Mm.
Everybody got their story. Everybody got their way, right?
Mm-hmm. In general.
Just in general, everybody. All of, you know what I mean? So, fuck we gonna do? Sit here and wait for a motherfucker to come pat us on the back? Oh, man, fuck all that. I'm gonna go.
We need to create a culture.
And the ones that rock with me, I will fall in battle with them every time and keep moving. We're gonna go get these ice packs. We're gonna go roll these blunts. We're gonna laugh at the goofy shit that happened. Then we're gonna figure out how to execute better next time.
Well, we gotta create a culture that is less competitive and more loving.
Ooh.
And
I almost think that we're too loving though. I feel like I feel
no, we are even Diddy, like even the power plays that got to be made to be successful.
Oh, give it a second.
Yeah, he'll catch up. Yeah.
Acting like what Diddy does is something new.
Cold part is not new. Motherfuckers was doing it before him. That's crazy.
Even you told me to potentially fake my height in pictures.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I just said
I should be able to be my.
Wait, what you said?
I should be able to.
I just said if he's no. I said if you didn't go outside, no one would know. I mean, whatever, right? Like.
Wait.
That's what, bro. Do you know? Woo. And that's not even that crazy to me.
It's not.
But I don't mean it to be hurtful. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if it's like
so
to the point where
say.
it's like
it's so normal to say.
Then...
It's hurtful. It is hurtful. Because I should be my short ass.
No, you should just love yourself for who you are and not be worried about who gives a fuck about what. That was my point. But if it's that big of a deal, like,
I think short. I want you to understand
no when I ever fucking know. Like
Kalisha, when I see a short person, I'd be like, that motherfucker, it looks short as shit. Yeah. What is this grown baby?
Hey, all this short on short violence is diabolical. Short on short violence is diabolical.
It's literally like you're preaching to the wrong person. Like I live in a world of like people who bear like 5 feet even, like all of us. I don't. It's like,
oh shit. Oh damn.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, see, my lady,
Little Man, Little Man, the movie, the whole they greenlit.
Big LA, what are you trying to say? Hold on.
My baby.
There you go.
Little Man.
Well, shit, it is what it is. Hey, that's the premise behind my whole platform.
People love Little Man.
Shit fell off.
Yeah, my Big LA. When I say the word, when I said Little Man, it was real talk, no BS.
Yeah.
Is that a technical?
Little people are a joke to people. It was a whole movie made off the premise that he was a short, grown guy.
Okay. That's fucked up because that movie was actually funny, bro. That
movie funny as fuck. That's the problem.
I feel what you're saying though, where you coming from with the whole I get it though. Like that's fucked up. They was actually able to make a movie off of a little man, and it was.
They made a whole movie, dog. Mind you, it was Marlon Wayans that they gave the payroll to. but they greenlit that shit.
They greenlit everything that they were doing though. That was the best thing.
During that was the worst thing.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, holy shit.
They weren't even reading the script at some point. We're just like, what the fuck?
That shit was one of their biggest hits, though. I bet if we look up, that's one of their top 10 out of 100
of all time.
Yes.
100 movies. Yeah.
Oh
my God, that's so funny. Holy shit, that's funny.
I've had to live my life like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge people. I love people. just on a way deeper way than a lot of people do, and it's crazy. Even what I just, if you catch me mad or making fun of somebody, it won't be because of how they look. It'll always come down to some goofy shit they said or did.
Yeah, I guess my thing is like I don't even unless they're there. Like and usually like less is more. Like the less I do about something
Oh,
is like the more that I
I
actually give a shit
said
about them.
that's what
This can you get your Wi-Fi fixed
I'm very.
next like hotspotting off of his neighbors or
I mean,
shit.
I'm too.
Your internet though.
Bro, my internet. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it a wrap, just
All
like
right.
off the internet. But and not that like it's like okay, what do you like? I watch content. It's like, okay, these people aren't doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like this music, it's not has this, and like as a fan, as a composer, and
Mhm.
as somebody, and because like it hurts that people don't have faith in independent art.
They do
Most
though.
of
I feel like
they
right now
don't. The ticket
mm,
sales are low.
they always have been though. Independent like nothing has really changed
Because
in
their
that aspect.
shows are because they're under delivering and they don't want to be accountable to deliver.
Right. Yeah. The whole like prepaid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's a whole. I mean, well, that's a whole other episode though. Like there is so much to be said even in that. Right. Like holy shit. We can
But
go for
that's
the next
part of
3
even
years.
how we started.
Hmm.
Because I was like, because we real from fake, eh, growing. How do you grow what you're doing? Being honest with yourself, your position, self awareness,
Hmm.
accountability.
Yeah.
Things sometimes it takes getting hit by a train.
You know, it's weird. I never until this moment did I realize that like our goals are very different because I guess my like not to say that I'm not concerned about like where Pine Case is going. Obviously, it's important, but it doesn't actually change my happiness. You know, like I
If you made a if you were if you brought as many people sobriety and peace that 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 like your ultimate potential could, that's endless. Like
right. No, I understand that. I just mean that like the there's yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the I don't
because
even know how to
I
say it
want
with
to like
properly.
watching the way that like John Cena made people happy,
But
healed
we are like
people. These people are really making a
yeah.
diff, and like just who doesn't want to make people happy and feel on such a, if you're not, what are we? Like even
Everybody's not
when
going.
I see your people cheering for sobriety, you know
But it's
one
not
you
sobriety, dude. That's what's wild to
well
me, and
you know
I
one
freaking
place,
hate
well
being
for their
pigeonholed to that
lives,
because it's
for
not
them,
though. That's a
they're
yeah, some
finding
people, yeah,
themselves, they're
but that's
finding
not sobriety.
themselves.
Like there's yeah,
You
it's
know what I
recovery.
mean.
Well,
Recover
yeah.
like they're peeling back themselves.
Mhm.
Cuz when you take off the mask, you're finding what you really like, who you really are. You're able to help more people.
Mhm.
They're able to do shit. You
Right.
bringing them, they're able to go save as many people as possible. And not like, oh, like they all got to be superstars. But the goal for anybody should be to make the places they go better.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I hear you. I like what I guess what I'm saying is that if something doesn't move, it doesn't change my happiness. Like
That shit better fucking move. we gonna
again,
get we
it's
gonna
a
get where the
different
fuck we going. And
right.
it
It's just
doesn't
2
mean
different
that
conversations.
person
So
necessarily.
mhm.
Doesn't mean that person.
Yeah.
Like even this show has had multiple different guests.
Said multiple different fuck co-hosts. I'm like, well, whatever.
Like whatever the term is.
Whatever the fucking term. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I realize we're probably saying the same thing, but yeah,
I've
yeah.
had people, a lot of times we are, you know,
Mhm.
but like can you be sober? And it's a very individual thing, but
Mhm.
hopefully,
So,
uh,
okay, so there's a couple different things happening, right? Like some people really are abstinent, which is sobriety. And I think that that's like it's an older school term, but it still holds a lot of weight, which is super important for some people. They really want like their AA coffee and their smoke and their sobriety. And it's super I fuck with that heavy. People that count their days and everything like that. I think that's important.
kinda.
Yeah. It's
I
important.
respect it.
I
Right.
respect it. It's an institution all to itself. Never mind, like the AA piece, which is an obvious institution, the fellowship, but the institution within the institution, which is like the mindset. But outside of that, I think even more importantly is individual journeys of recovery, and it doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol. It could be codependency, it could be depression, it could be suicidal thoughts, right? Like, so when I personally talk about those things, that's why I like am serious about those two terms, because they're not the same thing when it comes to individuals. You,
Recovery, and
yeah,
because recovery could be from cutting a
cutting, yeah,
wide
right,
variety of
right,
things
yeah,
that they need to
yeah,
overcome, and
yeah.
it broadens the base of support.
Right. And so for me personally, like it's not really anybody's business what I'm in recovery for, because I'm recovering from life and I'm here for every fucking thing. But I hang out with people who drink, do this, do that. I mean, I do harm reduction with people in the streets that are like really doing some crazy shit. And
And
that's
you're in
because like,
recovery yourself.
but right. But here's the thing,
Okay.
like when I talk about recovery, like I didn't realize that the
Oh, there's so
self-medicating,
many layers,
it's
though.
really easy though. Here
Because
it's really
because
easy.
you'll forget. Well, because I know people where I forget that they ever were in recovery for
Right.
something,
Right.
because they can be in the bar, they'll sing karaoke,
Right.
not drink and have a great time, and you'll never know. And
Right.
then there's that beginner stage where, hell no, that's not gonna go good for them.
Early recovery, people are still sweating, can't, yeah. So for
Right.
me, I think that like we just respect people and meet people where they're at. Um, I figured out pretty quickly after a whole bunch of
And that's the
fuckery.
beauty of it, though. When you see, and that's my energy towards Pine Case, is seeing
Mhm.
5 years recovery,
2
my
days,
first
yeah,
year recovery,
right.
first week,
Mhm.
whatever it is, uh, and seeing them stay on that track. Whatever those friends,
Yeah,
I'll see what they do. If I see them having a hard time, sometimes just shooting a message.
yeah.
What's up? Sometimes they think I'm cool. They're like, "Oh my gosh, That's Exotic is the personality is messaging me. Good Did you eat your frosted flakes?" Yeah,
Right.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah. It's love.
It'd be like
It's
that.
love.
Be like that.
And they'll be like, and then we'll have a conversation. Then they'll say, "I'm so happy you did that. That
Mhm.
helped my night."
Yeah. So he's asking like, can I stay sober? Yeah. Yeah, but that's because I realized first of all, I'm not sober, I'm in recovery, but
I
that's
think he's
because
asking in
right,
general.
but and you can, but it's so here's where the difference is between like the
Ooh,
fellowship.
he's 4 months sober. God.
Yeah, congratulations, shout out, man, one day at a motherfucking time. Here's the thing, when you figure out what you're self-medicating from,
Yeah,
then
keep
the
going with
recovery becomes easy, right? I realized that I didn't
Damn,
have a
Bella.
substance issue. I was dealing with fucking grief that I didn't know how to deal with. Like all my brothers fucking died. Everyone was fucking dying. And I was like trying to be an adult. And I've been an adult since I was 14 on my own, trying to sort through shit. And I had no idea what the fuck. And I knew every fucking thing. I had a fucking bank. I had a house. I had fucking like we were fine on the outside. I wasn't
That is so crazy,
I
right?
wasn't an
I mean,
addict.
Dolomane, you're
Right.
so special and so talented, and you're such an amazing person. I don't know this. I didn't know you were 4 months sober, but don't let nothing stop you. And if you have to stay away for a time, whatever. Like, bro, call me whatever too. If you need help, I'm here, even if I'm how I be sometimes. Like, but part of why I'm so tough on you is because I see endless potential. We've made hit. I try to do an album with the man because I don't. I trust that man with my life. So you know,
Well, yeah.
I
And
trust
why
all
why
y'all.
wouldn't
That's
you? But why
look,
wouldn't
we're
you,
the
right? Like,
ship.
why
We're
wouldn't
the
you?
ship. We're the ship
Mhm.
trying to
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
And reach out, yo, because like 4 months is like that's fucking wicked. Because you feel like you got
that's a
it
tough
together, and that
time.
you're like, you know what? 4 months feels like 4 fucking years. Let me tell you, until you get 4 years, and then you're like, holy shit, I was like white knuckling some shit trying to just like survive. So like, shout out because 30 days and 30 days and 30 days and 30 days is like no fucking joke. Like 120 days, my guy. Like, congrats all day long.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you gotta. You don't have to do anything. For me, what worked was figuring it out, like figuring out what I was self medicating from, trying to figure out what I was trying to deal with, because addiction. Although there's a bunch of different terms for it, and we can get into that on another day. But the long and short of it is that it's a byproduct of something else, right?
Always, every time. Eh, which that's a whole episode within itself, though. But it's funny. I had a friend, who one of my first supporters ever, and like she told me about grief she dealt with. Uh, it Whenever we'd hang out, she'd be blackout drunk. And now she's confronting that, and that's the number one thing I realized through seeing what's gone on with her since she's confronted the loss of her brother, like the sobriety, like but now it's been replaced with you know anger, uh,
It's
vitriol,
why.
vengeance, and I guess that's another layer that she'll have to peel back.
That's grief. That's still grief.
Yeah, no. I mean, but then there's layers and layers after that. Yeah,
Hmm.
no, it's grief.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, but because the alcoholism's grief. All the anger is grief. It's all grief,
Hmm.
you know? And so and
And it's
I
not
don't
just
even know
death.
if she knows.
And like
Is
that's the
what's so
thing.
crazy because now she's so deep in her new addiction.
Right. And it's not just death. Like I think we get caught up. We're like, oh, well, dude, it's loss of a relationship. It's loss of who you thought you could be. It's loss of the career you thought you were going to have. It's maybe you can't have kids, or maybe like, it's not just grief in like
Or thinking depression, just thinking you're not where you're supposed to be with your place.
that's grief.
Uh, and like thinking about mistakes. What it's funny. What he said. Daz has every. Daz deserves better. Uh, Nah, me grieving decisions I should have taken differently.
Hmm.
That lead to me whatever. But like, what's interesting is the way that people around feel addiction, right? Because so while it's the friends getting drunk, not understanding the grief, now the person's a social media star.
Hmm.
And so there's all yeah, like we're gonna we're standing up for you, blah blah. Might not even know.
Hmm.
Because now it's a whole different thing. And it's so disguised as something positive. I'm just trying to find out who, you know, trying to solve an injustice, you know, which sounds good intentioned. But
Yeah. I was like, what?
if it just replaced your alcoholism,
Hmm.
like if it just replaced the addiction, the grief
Hmm.
is still, you're just, so
It's literally like, so I watch this all the time when people are like, oh, when they have an eating disorder, like say they overeat and then they start losing weight and then they become addicted to the treadmill because it's still releasing the same endorphins, right? And so they're trying to get that fix, and they're like, oh, well, now I'm addicted to to jogging or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's amazing. But they think it's something healthy, and it's actually not, because they're like overdoing
And
it.
then
They're
they
putting stress
end
on their
up
body.
jogging, and like that's exactly what I
Doing yourself
mean.
up.
And it's
Yeah,
like, bruh, okay, you're
yeah,
25 km,
yeah.
like,
You've just
all
transferred
right,
everything onto another thing. Yeah, yeah,
thing instead of really dealing with
yeah. Hmm.
this shit. And like, and so, like, it's all really. That's why I like you using recovery.
Yeah.
But so I get is which is different because substances is sobriety and
It's not the so
recovery is
no, 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 no. So okay, so let me explain, like, just real quick. So it doesn't sobriety, the term refers to abstinence, which means nothing of something. So if I'm sober, I was an alcoholic and now I do not drink at all. Right? I used to be a cokehead. Now I do not do cocaine. And most people in that are sober, when they are coming off of one thing, they don't do any of the things. They don't do coke, they don't do heroin, they don't do booze, they don't do whatever. Usually they smoke and do caffeine, but that's another argument that I want to get into right now.
ooh
It's
no,
no,
take it because
no.
they some fucking shady mother
Listen,
bro.
yeah, no,
No,
no, no, no,
ooh.
no. I'm not going there. But so when people are talking about sobriety, they're like, I quit
You
drinking
better
because
not
when
go there.
yeah, listen, people will
Oh
come for
shit!
Jesus
me.
I
Yeah.
know,
Christ,
The
man.
Christ,
ODAT
no,
community
man.
will come for me. Yeah. No, no, no. So, but
I'm here
when
for
people
you.
say sober, they say like they were addicted to something and now they do nothing. When people are in recovery, maybe they're Cali sober. Maybe they're part of the Pine Case Collective. Maybe they're on MAT medication. Maybe to them they were a heroin addict and now they smoke weed, and that's the lesser two evils. And because the weed allows them to be mentally stable, they have their life back, they have their
They
kids
get
back,
their
they have their
life back.
career back.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. So people that
Well,
are
and that's what
abstinent
I
or
said. Yeah,
sober or
when
is
you
like
say that, that's
nothing.
what I mean, and
Yeah.
that's what I see actually happening, and want to maximize. And
Mhm.
and I feel like you have a space
Yeah.
for artists and create like Big LA, like me,
Yeah.
like
Well, we
like the
you
gang, like I just feel like Let's Vibe TV and Pine Case is a match.
made in wherever the fuck. Like, come on.
Yes, I couldn't say heaven. Because I couldn't say heaven.
Wherever, yeah. Yeah, well, and that's why I think
And
it works. So for me, when I was trying to navigate and figure out where I needed to be to have my life stable, I found music. And I was like, why are these institutions so quiet? Why is everybody hanging out not saying nothing? Why do we have to listen to the person beside you fart and burp and shit and puke and sweat? Like, I don't know. Can we fill these spaces with a little bit of noise? Two guys named John, um they started playing guitar. One was electric and one was
that's what
acoustic.
she's trying to avoid talking about, Dolomite.
Yeah,
Because that, like,
yeah,
just do it. You're doing amazing doing that.
yeah.
I
Whatever
gotta
you need, yeah.
real quick for some look, there's this is so tough.
I
Oh,
low
but you
key
were
drink
saying
coffee to
something.
fill the void of not drinking and smoking.
That's
I
that's why I said that you were trying to avoid any of that smoke, and that's
no,
why
no,
I
no.
said just drink the coffee.
So here's the different. This is why I think recovery is so important and the conversation is so important. First of all, I want to just specify two things. One, people who are sober have a 2% success rate. So fuck that, right? Like fuck that. Like 2%, 2%. They have a 2% success rate. Don't do that. If you drink a little coffee and that
They're
stops you
scared to
from
say that in the
I don't give a shit.
community.
I don't give a
That's
shit. It's 2%. You want to all the A's, all the things, all the anonymous. Blow the fucking doors off of those goddamn places and show the community that it's not scary, that these people are employable and that it's okay to support each other like as somebody's neighbor. Like
yeah.
we
Well,
have
that's
to.
even
We
we
have
need
to.
transparency.
We need
That's even,
transparency.
but that's you know, yeah, and like I got like I was gonna have
Drink your coffee. Like
yeah,
fuck.
that's what I said. Drink your
Drink your
coffee.
coffee. Yeah. Yeah, drink your
She
coffee,
was
smoke your schmoke. It's called horse breakfast, actually. It's
gonna
like a huge piece of
make a
recovery.
point about that, but it's just the way it's phrased. But Yeah, I think it's the way that they go in there and do it specifically that she was talking about. Like, yeah. Well, and some of those things are worse than marijuana.
I can only talk about what I've personally experienced myself. And there's a couple of things that I should be really honest about. My mom bounces, she yo-yos from active addiction to recovery or to sobriety all the time. And
Oh, wow.
she could recite the big book, the big Ukrainian looking book. Like, she could recite it. And I didn't know that the things that she was saying brought her some sort of normality, but were causing me severe discomfort because she would use them and then essentially relapse on a regular basis. And so the things that AA or CA or NA or whatever that came into my life, I was like, what? Like, how is this system supposed to support people when everyone I know is flailing? So I came into it with a shitty ass attitude. You can't do that. You have to go in there with open arms and open heart and open mind and listen and really be receptive to the information. And I think the way that they have done it, the 2% that are successful go on to live really healthy lives, and they're amazing sponsors, and I love that. If we just take the one piece that allows the 2% to be successful, which is that they're all sponsors, and give people value right off the hop and not have to make them wait until they're sponsors, show people that they have self-worth, show people from day one that they don't have to wait to collect these things. Coins are important, counting days are important if that's what gets you sober. But if you're on the other side of the scale where that doesn't work, then why wait to give yourself the value and the quality of life that you deserve? So straight from the get-go, like, and that's why we make it so hard, right? But fuck, like, dude,
society,
we have to give each other value. If today is day one and you are shitting and pissing and puking, whatever, you hold value. You hold fucking value. Like not in the sense that you have to work to be somebody's sponsor. You know what? Today you're somebody's sponsor. Today, right now. Go get your jeans on, get moving. And I know it sounds terrible and it sounds uncomfortable, but like getting outside and having a purpose is the quickest way to keep those days.
And I think that's the point that of like that I wanted to like is like, and I think a lot of people miss this, and even I think people get mad at me for it, is for understanding my value no matter what I have or where I'm at that moment. And we need more people to feel like they're worth it from the gate and know that they're Kalisha regardless. You could throw me here, I'm gonna do this. What up? What up? Thank you for all the support that you have given me, LB, Sicko ENT. I appreciate you over the time and reacting to my music, and all the energy put onto it. I mean, that shit came because I had to get hit by a cake to get the most exposure, Kalish. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to be very strong and understand. Like, and I took that shit to the fucking bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so a lot of people can't have a sense, you got to have a sense of self no matter what. And I think that comes into fuck anybody else's path to sobriety.
Yes.
And whether they could go, if you can't go to a drinking, then don't go.
Right.
Stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
I'm a play this to make you feel better too, Dolomane, because this is and so Kalisha can hear some magic and some of the love that this person that is talking to you has put out in the universe.
Peace and love. To you all, peace and health.
He makes the beats.
Peace
I've heard this.
To
and rap song.
Everyone, everyone.
Love can get you killed, peace can help you live. If you find them both, gotta give you a gift. When I was a kid, I was positive that I would grow up to do something big. And everyone I knew would do the same too. Dreams grew distant, storms would brew. I pushed through, lose a few along the way. I go back just to see if they be okay. Wake up most mornings, need weed and OJ. And you already know, a bowl of Frosted Flakes, even though it gets murky. Most times I pray, even though it gets murky. Most times I pray.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
To everyone.
Give it to everyone.
To everyone.
Give it to everyone.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
To you all.
Give it to everyone.
To you all.
Give it to everyone.
Put down your gun and let the kids have fun. Peace and love is all you need in the sun. Put a smile up on your face cause you the one. We keeping it positive over here, that's how we come. Put down your gun and let the kids be free. Be the change in the world you wanna see. Spread love, be happy, healthy. If you wanna change the world, it's choose we need more peace and less crime. Peace and love, everything will be fine. When you up inside this world, don't waste time. Cause you could be gone in a minute, in the blink of an eye. And if you holding on to grudge, put that shit to the side. Cleanse your soul, don't be a victim of pride. Every day you wake up, man, you need to thank God cause you alive. Spread some peace and love and help somebody out. Yeah, hey, help somebody out, okay? Drink more water if you a father. Take care of them kids, be there for your son and daughter. And I'm talking to the moms, stay out the drama. Put your phone down, we don't need to know your problems. You a role model, the kids first teacher. So teach the kids right so the world can be peaceful. Cause now it's full of evil, we need to make a change. Get on a different frequency and different mind frame. Peace and love, shout it. Yeah.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
Peace and health.
Everyone.
Give it to everyone.
Everyone.
But yeah,
Yes, fuck fire.
that's dope.
That needs like through every speaker, right? Like just bump that shit
That's
in the
my-
fucking airports. Yeah.
That's my point, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, we're cooking like from
Mhm.
scratch,
yeah.
and with like, man, there's footage of the session, and you can see with your own
Mhm.
eyes what we're
I
putting in.
actually needed. I was like, thank you for the little reminder. Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, no.
He said I need a reminder. That's funny. I mean, and shout out artists like Skylar, just his packaging, all that. His album just came out. You know,
You're talking
doing
about Skylar
heavy
Ray?
stuff there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Skylar Ray. His album just came out.
Yeah,
he
him
does-
and King Handsome they're not playing either. Like they got all sorts of shit going on. Skylar is the first independent rapper. I don't want to pigeonhole him into like recovery rapper, but he did 108 dates only at recovery houses and like rehabs and shit like that. And the fact that he was just,
the
like,
power he's doing that is, and he's making sure they're packed in there.
yeah.
All that. I mean, Dolomane, that I mean, 90% of the times with you have made my heart smile, and your work and the belief that you've done means a lot. And that song is fire. If it was ass, I wouldn't have played it.
Yeah.
You got
no,
4
for
months
real.
clean. Keep going with that shit.
Yeah.
I got 2.5 years. I have 3 a week after Father's Day. Keep pushing.
Yeah. It's beautiful. One day at a motherfucking time. Yo,
Facts.
like shout out to yeah. Oh, that big time. And you know what, that whole like we do recover thing, I think that's really like that's the one thing that I really appreciated actually.
Oh, and the hoodies are fly. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. The album looks like an album you'd want to buy. The
Mhm,
hoodie looked like shit you want to fucking
mhm.
wear.
But that came straight from Alcoholics Anonymous. Like we do recover is the AACAMA slogan, right? So he knew, like, he wasn't
But you just flip it and make it look cool, bro. That's all you do.
shamelessly, and then the message is even further out there. I mean, people like me who don't really like lean on fellowships. I was like, I might buy a hoodie.
It's a little bit too direct, but like,
whatever.
yeah, no, I can't
Whatever.
hate, especially look. That's
Yeah.
the thing, right? Like,
I'm not direct
okay,
enough, right? And that was the argument.
Even with, because this is what happens. People are gonna be like, ooh, they just want to be on your page for recovery, right? Like, hey, I'm this. Yo, as long as you actually did, kudos to you. Whatever fuels you, whether it was getting on the Pine Case page, I can't ever argue with, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like,
no,
and even creating spots like to where like it's a goal to be on that Pine Case motherfucking like. I want to be an artist that made a difference. I want to be somebody who was so, you know, like all of that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, listen, like, yeah. So whatever. We don't have to get into all of that, but the white, I guess the white whale for me was like, I caught a live the other day, and Benjamin Lerner, who is the one person that I was like, if we do this show, he's got to get on there, because he's like, in my mind, he's lyrically, he's just like Andre, like
3 Stacks level, huh?
Yeah, he already, well, yeah, and like, and it's off, like on and off. So like, anyways, doesn't matter. I caught his live the other day. Someone tagged me in it, and they're like, yo, check this out. And he was sitting there talking about how like coming on Pine Case was like the most intricate and like greatest podcast experience that he had. And this dude like works for a newspaper and stuff. And I'm like, holy shit, because when we started that, he was like the one. I was like, don't even ask him until we've been at this for like a minute, because I can't even like think about that. Now I'm like, hey, what's good, right? Because he's like, well, come hang out. He does this like library, like folds laundry on like Mondays, right? He's like, come fold laundry with me. I'm like, fuck, anytime, right? But it's things like that where like, you know, it's just as important for me as it is for the people, for the community, because it is my accountability, right? It is my meetings. I don't go to any other meetings. Those podcasts are my meetings. That's the one time a week that I gotta like make sure that I'm like coming correct and thinking intentionally about mental health. I lean on artists who are going through things because they're relatable to the community and to hopefully the youth. They realize that like, hey, so and so, who I also listen to their music, like he's going through some same shit as me, and like, you know, he talked about this, that, whatever, maybe self-harm or struggling with parenting or whatever, right? Custody, whatever. Shit's crazy right now. And so I appreciate the artists that come on there and speak their truth. Do I think that there needs to be more of that, and we need to be shameless in our recovery? Yeah, because who gives a shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like I said, it's contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. You see it on the streets
for so long that everyone,
you feel it in
like,
the air. It's like you feel it in the air of places. Atlanta, you can see what drugs. You can see where they're. Yeah, I don't know. You can see where they're struggling, where they're not, where people are.
I'm from East Van, man. Like, listen, I know what open air drug markets look like. Like, I used to take the number 8 Fraser right down to Chinatown and walk up there trying to ask people about, you know, their stories, like with my fucking camera and shit. Like my dad was just like, oh, can you not do that? Like, you know, right. But yeah. Well, but I never got hurt. And you know what is wild about that is like, even still to this day, if you go down there and you yell, say kids, they'll put all their shit away. Right. So there's a culture within that too. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about here, but there is a culture within that too. And if we're going to push the narrative, drinking lean and popping this and that, then we also need to be open to the conversation, which is that it fucks shit up and people really do like lose their whole life over it. Right. So I don't know. I appreciate the people that come on and lessen the stigma a little bit. I appreciate people that come on here and lessen the stigma, right? Like transparency saves lives.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, and there's none and no accountability,
Mm.
and so like I'm not opposed to anybody talking about anything
Right.
as long as like, and this is a home for anybody who's going to be uh, accountable and able to have honest conversations. So, well, we're gonna bring this to
3 hours fucking later. Holy
a
shit.
close, but y'all all are somebody. I hope y'all's winters go well. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. I know a lot of y'all are gonna have family situations going on, loneliness, whatever. Once again, one of my points is don't compare yourself to everything. Don't always do all that. It's not the best place to come from, but know that you're worth something. It doesn't depend on anybody else, as long as you're not a musician or a YouTuber or trying to build a brand. Don't try to build a brand, as a matter of fact.
Throw it out the window. Throw the whole fucking thing out the window. Yeah.
Yeah, like just find
What? He said, "Fuck it."
find a trade.
Yeah. 3 hours. What? Fuck it. Fuck it. No. Dang. Yeah. Stay safe.
Be somebody. We're gonna play that and get the fuck out of here. Exclusive. You are somebody.
Yeah.
You are important.
You mean something.
You mean something.
You are
With y'all big head ass.
With y'all big head. With my big head ass.
I just wanna be somebody that can brighten days. Someone that when you think of me, it takes the pain away. I wanna motivate and elevate. Help you get up when the day seems too much to take. Sometimes I need a break, but I gotta keep going. Cause I'm already knowing I would hate to lack devotion. It's a gift and a curse. No, I'm not proving my worth. I'm leaving my mark. I'm giving my heart.
Be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. It ain't always what it seems. We're chasing dreams, trying to be somebody.
Trying to be the best that I can be, that's on my legacy. Gotta lace my shoes and know I never stumble over feet unless it's demons in my shadow trying to trip what's left of me. Been wrestling with the mirror, it keep asking who I'm meant to be, so I answer.
I've been wrestling with the mirror. It's been asking who I'm meant to be. I'm just saying. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. Peace. It's been another episode for the books. I hope we helped you get through your case of the mondaze. I know we at least entertained.
Looking at the calendar date, like, oh, fuck you. Yeah. Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure. You guys stay safe. Take care of each other.
She's like, I'll be back in 6 months.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the fucking annual, right? Like, just kidding. And honestly, Big LA, it's always a pleasure, darling. Thank you so much for like sticking that through and coming back on and hanging out with me.
Look, Big LA, look, we're here. He knows the game. We here to get gangsters. He knows how it gets. We're here to when it's not real, he won't be here.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
As long as it's from a genuine positive place.
I pull up. I pull up.
Anyways. She said anyways, nigga. Let that man speak for himself.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive, smoke and fly.
There you
Rock
go.
with you in the meantime and in between time.
Peace.